Hey there, guys, it's Metro. And boy, it feels good to be back. Man, I haven't played I haven't played Legion in quite some time. So we're back today, finally. Tuesday the Churd. First time I've done anything. I logged on during Christmas, during like Christmas Day to get the presents, but this is the first time I played the game since the last live stream I did. And I did make a video in between. Hopefully you guys have seen that by now, but I did not actually play the game to do so. So yeah, this is gonna be great, man. I like that color. I gotta get that shit. Anyway, anyway, so yeah, we're gonna get some legendaries today, I think. Yeah, today's all the good luck's been bottling up over the last two weeks. So I got 3 world quest things, emissaries, and then it's time for some mythics, I assume. Maybe cops around, but hey, man, loved your mount guides. Thanks so much. Hey, what's up, Lydian Baines? Unfortunately, the person who made the mount guide is not the person you're watching right now, but thanks for stopping by either way, buddy. I'll let Siler know that you are a fan of his mount guides. So yeah, today we are finally back, man. Jesus, feels like so crazy. I haven't played this game in it feels like a year, to be honest, because when I go like a little bit of time without this game, I start thinking about shit, and it's like I have gone through so many different mindsets on what I want to do in this game right now. It's just crazy. It feels like it's been a year, like it really does. It's only been 2 weeks. And not even 2 full weeks. Last 2 Wednesdays ago, right? It was the last time that I raided, so I got a couple hours here. It's also my mother's birthday today, so I'm probably going to. Oh no, no big deal, dude. Thanks, yeah. We both enjoy making videos on the channel, so. Anyway, yeah, so it's my mother's birthday today, so I gotta try to go do something with her before raid tonight. So I'm probably gonna stream for about 3 hours. I don't know, we'll see. Just texting her right now. Let's see. Yeah, so I wonder how many people in the raid got like sick upgrades while we were gone, because I assume I'm the only one who hasn't played for 2 weeks in the guild. I assume most people have been online doing stuff while I was gone, especially the last week here. I'm sure the first week was busy, but the second week I just needed a mental break. And now we're back, man. I'm fucking excited too. I haven't been this excited to log on to World of Warcraft since the first few weeks of Legion. It's not to say that I don't enjoy the expansion, obviously, but you kind of burn yourself out afterwards. And I really haven't even been playing it as much as some people have, so I'd imagine it's a prevalent thing. But regardless, very excited to get back to it. Tomorrow I'll also be working on a video. I think we should be able to get that up in terms of like probably Thursday. I'll probably get it up on Thursday. I'm gonna hop in vent to talk to some guys I haven't spoken to in a while. Make sure the volume's adequate. If it's not, let me know. Yeah, sure sounds like it is. Hello?
What up?
Hey, what's up? Hold on, vent's really quiet for some reason. Let's see. I just need new fucking headphones, honestly. I had it low last time. Okay, try now.
What up?
There we go. Sweet. How's it going? How's your time away?
It was great. I mean, I was on every day, but
Oh,
we
you
didn't
didn't.
go home.
Oh, you didn't go
Just
home. Oh,
hung
I
out
thought
here.
you did.
No, we was planning on going home, but then my wife started this new job like week and a half before Christmas, and she didn't want to take the time off from it.
Oh, cool. Well, that's good.
So we're gonna go home. One of my nephews, who's more like a son, is getting married in April, so we're probably gonna try to go home then.
Nice. So has it been fairly quiet and no drama or anything over the holiday?
Hasn't been any drama that I know of.
Good.
We've been running a lot of Mythic pluses like Jazz, Simo, Shakro, Faxi. Our city has done quite a few. I've done quite a few with them. They've been running a lot, and they've did some 12s.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Did anybody try to get a 15 done? That's what Morgan was talking about last time I spoke to him.
No, I mean this week would have been the week for it for sure, but it just Morgraine logged him. Morgraine pugged a 12 quarter star,
Oh, nice.
but he hadn't been on much neither. Really, they've been him and Andy and Anulo and Vicario sub. They all been playing Path of Exile.
Ah. Oh, why am I dead? What?
Yeah, I don't know. Anulo's he's still in his funk about WoW, so
Yeah.
he
No
only logged
problem.
on like twice to do his. He logged on a couple times and did his emissaries and picked up his artifact knowledge. Most people should be getting their 25th one today.
Yeah, I got mine as well. That's it then, right? That's all you can get, I think, right?
Yeah, I'll have
Sweet.
mine in 4 days. Yeah, we've done a few. I mean, Nightbane a couple times.
Nice.
Full clears of Kara. The first week we were off, we actually full cleared Emerald Nightmare on Heroic and did Odin and Guarm on Heroic.
Oh, sweet. Did anybody get anything good from that?
Yeah, a few people got some. It was funny though because we said we wanted to do it, and everybody was all gung ho. But then like Morgraine, I text him. He's like, "Oh, I didn't know he was doing anything. I got plans. I'm not gonna be there." Okay, cool. And Nulo's like, "Yeah, I'm not playing that game." I was like, "Okay." So we did it with Utters and Shakro tanking.
Nice. Yeah, at this point, heroic should be easy mode.
Yeah, I mean Vic and Sub came and healed it, so that was easy. But
So
we
what?
tried Hell You like twice, but it's like, nah, that's not gonna work.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. What are those nerfs like in there? I saw they nerfed it like the day we stopped raiding.
Yeah, I mean we did Odin easy. I mean, they still died at the end, but I think it was more or less because they didn't know what was going on. Then
Oh
I
yeah,
think if it had been
definitely.
Morgraine and Anulo, nobody would have even died. But it was so easy. We killed it so easy.
Nice. Yeah, it's a health buff or health nerf as well, right to all the bosses.
It's a health nerf. The only thing that was actually not a nerf was the like when they come down by themselves and you have to get them to like 90%.
Yeah.
Originally it was 90%. Now it's 85%. Even though they have less health, you have to get them down 5% more. So it's more of a burst you have to do there. But
Oh, what the hell?
it
Okay.
still was super easy.
Yeah. Let's see. Where is this one? Here, I guess. I've never done this one before.
It hasn't been bad. I don't know about Anulo. He's getting worse and worse every day. He swears he won't quit, but
Hopefully the time away was enough to. I feel it as well. It's like fuck. I can't wait to raid tonight, man. I've not felt like this energized in a while.
yeah. I know people like Andy. Andy was like, "Man, I'm sorry I haven't been on, but I just needed this break."
Yep, it's a good thing overall. Huh. This one is fucking. I really hate this shit.
I
Oh.
pissed Vic off, but that's not hard to do.
Oh. Why in regards to what?
Which I guess he's over it because he was talking to me last night. He just logged on to WoW a couple times, and both times he logged on, he was bitching about how grindy it is now. I made a comment. He logged on a couple days ago and was like, "Man, this is so bad. I'm having dreams that Ian Hazakostas is standing over me at night telling me you must do all the world quests." And I laughed, and he's like, "It's so grindy." I said, "Yeah, it's almost like you're doing the same level 8 map over and over in Path of Exile, huh?" Because he was just bitching about that the day before Invent.
Lol.
And he's like, "Oh, Happy New Year to you too, dude," and just logged.
I don't understand why he keeps doing all the world quests every day. Like, there's literally no reason to.
Yeah. Nah, I do. The AP ones is all I ever do.
Yeah.
Caught way the fuck up in Affliction.
Oh, yeah. So when's this patch then? Guess they haven't said yet.
I would say next week. I think it's next week.
Yeah, it seems like it might be, right?
I'm about to get my 42nd point in my Affliction weapon.
Nice. That's cool. Okay, so
Yeah,
this is...
I would say next week. Everybody was saying
Yes.
this week, but they fucking devs didn't even go back to work until today, so.
Yeah, exactly. Man, I hate these fucking things, honestly. They're fun, but they're, like, really stupid. It's like one small error and you have to go all the way back.
Should be good, though. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great. And then the patches, or the actual raid is in 2 resets, right?
17th, yeah. 2 from today.
Sweet. So
I talked to Shakro, though. I know it's not the best option, but if Anulo does quit, Shakro said he would be fine with tanking.
Yeah, let's rock, dude. That's a great option, honestly.
Yeah.
DK all
He
day.
said he'll come. He said he'll come on his Ellie Shaman to raids and start raiding on it, but if the need arises, he'll keep his DK.
Gotcha.
Same geared.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't even be that big of a deal. With normal coming up, I know we should be able to clear it no matter who's got what gear.
Well, that's what I told him. When I mentioned it, he's like, "Yeah, I don't care. I don't know the fight." And I was like, "Well, in 2 weeks we're gonna be in a new raid anyways."
Yep.
So nobody's gonna know the fight.
Where's the fucking thing? Where do I have to go? I don't even see it, another one. What? Oh, what the fuck? It's in there? Did I get it? I missed it. That's so shitty. This fucking sucks. I hate these things. Interesting. So you have to, like, thread the needle through this. And then port through that. Sweet. Alright, that wasn't too bad once you get past the first half. Did you see that Penn State game last night?
No.
That was a fucking insane game, dude. Obviously, I'm partial because it's Penn State, but it's like they scored like over 100 points total. I've never really seen a college game that many points scored.
How far are you guys from Pittsburgh?
About 6 hours.
Oh. I think I'm gonna be in Pittsburgh in September.
Oh, god damn it! I just used the fucking thing on the. I haven't played this game so long. Oh yeah, what's going on?
My wife signed up to do a Tough Mudder with one of her friends from down here, and the woman's from Pittsburgh, and it's in Pittsburgh.
Oh Jesus, she's gonna travel all the way
She's
up
like,
there.
"What do you think about?" Well, the friend, all her family's from there, so she's like, "We could stay at her cousin."
Nice.
Free, just have to pay for the plane ticket.
That sounds cool.
I may not even go. It may just be my wife go by herself.
Oh yeah. All right, so let's see. We got to find 2 more of these. I think they'll be in Stormheim, right? I think I saw some. Oh no, it's High Mountain. Well, boss is there too. Might as well do that. Shipwreck Cove.
No, I'm surprised there wasn't really any drama the whole time.
Good. Yeah, I always feel like there's gonna be like.
Hasn't been on.
I always feel like when I don't log on for like 2 straight weeks, I'm gonna come on and they're gonna be like 8 people in the guild still or something like that, you know. But usually when we're not raiding, there's nothing to have drama over. So.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, there was no drama at all. I think Sub's struggling to keep his attention on the game, but
Hey, he's here as long as as anyone could have expected, right? So.
that's what I said. If he leaves now, it's still a win. He stayed
Yeah.
longer than I expected him to. I think the only reason he's still staying is just where I can't say, "See, I told you so."
You might be right about that, honestly. Oh, hopefully the new encounters will be a breath of fresh air for everyone.
Yeah, Nulo was laughing about him. He's like, "Man, I've never seen anybody with an attention span as short as his." They all started playing Path of Exile, and within like the first week of playing it, Sub had leveled like 6 different characters.
Yeah, it's a game like Diablo, right?
Yeah. It's more like Diablo 2. They said I've played it when it was in beta, but I've never actually played the game.
Right. All right, so this looks different. This looks as there's nobody online.
I've yeah, I think it's really grindy like Diablo. Like you have to run, it's like greater rifts over the map, and you have to run the maps over and over, and like the rift key or the map keys drop, and like Vic literally said he run like 15 level 8 maps in a row. He couldn't get anything but level 8 maps. That's what I was saying when he was bitching about how grindy WoW was. I was like, yeah, it's like running the same level 8 map over and over, huh?
Yeah, I mean I just can't I can't play games like that. Like at least in WoW there's like some direction to the grind.
Yeah, I mean, I told everybody. I keep coming back to WoW. It's hard for me to play other games, get interested in other games, because ultimately I know I'm going to play WoW still. So all the time I'm missing in WoW, if I'm grinding, I might as well be doing it in a game I'm still going to be playing.
Yeah, that's the way I feel as well. It's always difficult to even consider playing other games because I just know that I'm not going to play them for more than a few weeks at max. Alright, so we'll hang on to the World Quest stuff. We'll get that done, and then the World Boss, I guess we'll do, and then we'll head over and do the Kirin Tor
We're going to
stuff.
have a
Sam
we're
has
gonna have some
connected.
disparity with raid comp though. Come the new fucking survival
Sam
is
has
going to be
joined the
so much
channel.
better than the other two hunter spec.
Oh, is it really? I haven't followed the patch at all.
That's what Faxi said.
Yo,
Sammy,
What's up, Sam?
how was your
how's
holiday?
it going?
Speaking of people we haven't seen since we went up.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, 2-week break, man. You saw me what, 3 days ago?
Yeah.
Well, having self heals back again. What
I've been
groveling
playing
are you riding on?
Other
Groveling.
games, just
Oh, that's
taking a
the MC or the CM mount from WAD, I think, right?
You guys know when 1.5 is coming up?
And I would think
Nah.
next week, but
Yeah, I don't think anyone knows at this point. But yeah, next week seems likely. It's either that or it's got to be way after the raid. It's not going to come out the week of the raid.
it's not going to come out the week of the raid, and I don't think it's going to come out for a couple weeks after, because they're not going to do all them class changes right in the middle of the world first raid.
Right, exactly. So
Yeah, I don't
they
think
have
they
to
could
do
do
it
that.
before, really. It's like the only logical thing. But I mean, it's been a release candidate for like 2 weeks now. I remember me and Sai were talking before Christmas, and it was like release candidate that day. So that's been at least a week and a half.
I say next week for sure.
Yeah, it seems likely. I mean, it might even they might even try to come out on like a Thursday or Friday or something this week. You never know.
Yeah, I've seen them do that before.
Especially since it was the holiday. Like they've just returned today. Oh, that Murloc. Do we need this one for any reason? Order hall resources.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Me as well. Yeah, it's going to be affliction
Yeah,
for you then
hopefully it
at that
brings-
point, right?
What do you say, Sam?
Hopefully it brings something interesting. The new raid will be fun too.
So what are we doing here?
My specs are all switched up again too. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's weird. Holy Paladin is still the best healing spec for Paladin, so I think I'll stay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of unlikely for that to happen, right?
You never know, dude. Prot
It's
apparently
odd.
is really good.
Prot is really good, honestly. It's funny because when we was doing a lot of threes,
What is
Sub
this?
came as ret, and he's like, "Fuck, I suck at ret. I should just be prot and help heal." And we won like 10 games in a row with Sub as prot, and he
Oh,
just
damn.
like keeping people interrupted. And then Morgraine said he did like more healing than a healer in a Mythic 5-man. He did.
Yeah, I don't know how he's doing that. I've seen people say that as Paladin, but I think it's you just have to get lucky with Avenger Shield because the actual self heal does not do that much. I guess he's using it on other people. That's the thing. I never do that shit.
He's using it on other people, yeah.
Since they did all the Nighthold testing for 715, everything but a release next week seems unlikely. Everything but a release next week seems unlikely. So you don't think the patch is next week? Oh, wait. I'm confused. So you do think the patch is next week, right? I think it is, either way. We'll see.
It's nice to get an upgrade from my Mythic Plus cache, even though it wasn't really an upgrade, I guess. Be a damage upgrade.
Nice.
Actually drop my weapon down.
I think it
3
is
item
good.
levels.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. You're right. They did do testing in 715, right? So they would be weird to go
Affliction's getting
backwards.
a huge buff in a patch. It went from like the worst spec in the game to like 4th spec according to Sims right now.
Nice. Wait, what? I stepped off the path. That was the right path, wasn't it? Maybe not.
Simo was in Vent yesterday talking about the patch and how you don't know what he's going to do. And I showed him those Sims. Arcane's second on the list now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arcane's crazy. Did you see that they nerfed Pyroblast so much that Flame Strike's better than out on single target now?
Yeah.
Wow,
So
seriously? What the fuck?
stupid.
Yeah, they nerfed Pyroblast to the point to where it's better for them to cast Flame Strike on a single target than it is to Pyroblast. Fire went from one of the best specs to, on that list that I saw, it was like 14th on DPS specs.
It'll
Which
still
that's
have its
perfect
niche, though,
play.
like on the
Perfect
clean,
play,
like-
yeah. Yeah, that's perfect play with perfect execution and full best in slot gear and everything.
Up one more.
Have you seen it on
I can't wait to
Scorpion
get tier
Fire?
bonus.
There we go.
I'm sure it's
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
Living
I
Bomb
misread
on
it at first.
Scorpion, They do like 1.5 million DPS the whole fight.
Okay, let's see what else. There's
we
one
did a
other down
Nightbane
there.
run last week. I took Sow the Sea, and that room right after Curator in the bottom with all the summoners that try to open the portal. We went in there and I threw out 4 Seed of Corruptions, one back
Our
to
fire
back to
mages
back,
are
and
not
they
looking
stunned
forward
them, and
to
one
it, yeah.
exploded, and I did 5.3
I haven't
million
followed the
DPS.
patch stuff at all. All I know is sticking Holy Paladin. So
Yeah, you'll love Scorpion as Affliction too.
let's see. Down here, right? Ironhorn Enclave.
Yeah, I mean, I love a fight where I never even have to channel
How's
or
the
cast
volume as
anything.
well?
I just fucking
Like
just
compared to me to
constantly
them,
tabbing and putting
might
dots
still
on
be a
shit.
little bit higher for them, huh? Like
Well,
they're
it's
louder
like,
than I am.
It's pretty much like a padding fight, like the whole thing. There's like the main guy, and then there's little I think like 30 ads that are spawning like the whole fight. And they're like little pieces of crap. So you'll have that thing, what's that? The thing that like explodes and then spreads and then explodes again.
Oh, I've missed the
know.
skies of night or of High Mountain though. That's
You
for
know,
sure. I
you do it
love
on
the
the
way this
imps.
fucking zone look, man.
When you're Affliction and
I mean, it's
awesome.
Soulflame.
Vault.
It's just a
It's
a
just
passive.
gorgeous. It really is.
Oh, that's passive?
It's just anytime anything dies that I have any kind of threat on it, explodes.
So when did the shit ended yesterday? I guess, right? Yeah, Feast of Winter Veil ended
I thought that
yesterday.
was a talent.
I never got the Flames of Rag
That's
mount
passive.
or
That's one of my artifacts. That's one of
whatever
my gold
the
traits.
enchant. Everything is pretty much on the same level. Cool. So that's good. So you can hear me when they're speaking, kind of thing, right? I always struggle with this because
Outlaw's the best
it's difficult to
single
hear
target
for
now,
me.
too,
You
and the
know,
best
my headphones
AoE.
are kind of fucked, so I need
Fucking kill
to get new headphones. So, man, look how gorgeous. So cool. Then again, Sims usually are on patchwork style encounters. Yes, exactly. Especially in raids nowadays. Almost no relevance to that. Fire is still going to be good for AoE for sure.
We're gonna start with trial.
I don't know. I have no idea. I
Do
don't
Mythic
know
stuff.
where to start tonight. I assume we want to do scenarios next, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's been like 4 guilds that were the same progression as us kill Cenarius and Xavius since we went on break.
I saw that. I was actually looking at that yesterday. So yeah, I'd probably just start with trial then, especially since it's easier. Get that out of the way, kill Halia, and then move on to Mythic for the rest. This one sucks, man. I don't. These new ones are cool, but
So you guys have a good holiday?
sucks to get like
Yep.
stuck at the end when there's so many of them.
You didn't. You're still Canadian.
Oh
Indeed.
yeah, unfortunately. All I
Still
wanted for
Canadian.
Is it
Christmas
awkward
was
when
for
you ask
Sam to
to
come to
is
the
it,
United States.
is it awkward when you ask for a green card for Christmas? Yeah, it was fine. I mean, Christmas is just
No.
it's never really been that big to me. I tell everybody had this cool
You didn't have a
family
white
thing
Christmas?
for Christmas. No, if I have a white Christmas, you guys are dead.
We're in trouble.
But I mean, my dad raised me from the time I was 7, and he never was big on holidays. So, from the time I
Yeah,
was
I'm not a
7,
big
it was
Christmas kid.
there's no Santa Claus. Here's $100. Go buy whatever you.
Yep.
My wife, on the other hand, though, Christmas is huge to her. So even still now that my kids know there's no Santa Claus, she's still like, "Well, we gotta buy
Oh,
him
really?
stuff to
What
open
the
on
fuck?
Christmas morning."
I might have to look that up. It's not too bad, but every once in a while they cross in a way that, like right now, yeah, they just crossed in a way that I think is
So I just
impossible
gave
to
them money
follow.
and let them buy whatever they wanted, and then she still bought them like clothes and stuff and wrap.
boy. Just trying to do these world quests, and I'm already getting fucking aggravated.
Yeah, my sister loves Christmas. It's kind of an.
Oh, what? So what,
She
if
was
you
upset
fail
when we
over and
took
over
down the
again, you don't
Christmas
have to
tree
do
lights?
like the one with the 8 barrels and shit? Okay, then. Forget it. The fuck? Interesting. Alright, so where are we at now? Turn that one in yet? Or maybe we'll wait. Yeah, well, we'll turn all 3 of them in at once. I guess I almost was done with that. I should probably go finish that real quick. I didn't even see a bar on my screen, but I guess it was just hidden or something. Oh yeah, the like right side stuff is all not here for some reason. It's gone. Yeah, I don't have it on my screen anymore. Why? Why is that? Yeah, I heard about
So
that
you're
as
gonna
well.
go back combat or no?
You'll have to be in combat to be able to attack things, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
Why is there no quest tracker on the right side of my screen anymore? Yeah, it's just not there.
Anula logged on yesterday and was laughing because he's like hasn't done any of the Suramar quest line to open Nighthold, you know?
Yeah, neither have I.
He's been waiting on it. Yeah, and he's like, the
There we
quest
go.
you get when you get exalted with Suramar, that's the quest that he's had forever. And that thing, that AP reward is like 500 and something thousand artifact power right now. He's going to get
Oh.
millions of artifact power when he
I
does
didn't
that
even
quest
think
line.
about that. That's not what I thought you were about to say. It was gone. It was like straight up gone. The UI element was gone for some reason. I was doing that. I was clicking them and they weren't coming back. I think it was some kind of bug. I just reloaded. Now it's here. I thought you were gonna say that the I heard somebody talking about like the something for legendaries or something like that in Nighthold is gonna require that quest line. So I guess I'm gonna have to do it.
The Illidan quest line, yeah. Yeah, right now on PTR the legendary upgrade quest line is gated behind finishing the Illidan quest line, and a lot of people like Anulo has 11 of those soul fragments, and you can only get 10 a week right now. Which I figured if nothing else, they'll take the cap off of it.
Oh right, and I think that's where I'm at too. What's the name of that part? I don't even know. Corrupted Essence, you mean? Or is that a different one?
Yeah, I think it's corrupted.
Yeah, Essence of Power. You're talking about the shit that you collect in Nighthold, right? Or in Emerald Dream, right? Or Emerald whatever.
No,
Oh, you're talking about the one in
no, the one
Trial
I'm
of
talking
Valor?
about you get from 5-man.
Oh, that. Well, then yeah, I'm way behind.
Yeah, it's soul essences, I think, is what they're called.
So I have to look into that too. All right, so let's see. Finish this up, get a little bit extra order hall resources, which we're pretty short on right now because I didn't do anything over the break, but I still did the missions. And then we'll go on to do the next two, which are Valajar and Corda Ferrandis. Oh, there we go. So that's why I didn't see it before yet, because the whole UI element was just... Keep clicking that button. Meant to click this one, because the whole UI element was just not there. Sweet. Very nice.
Yeah, this week's affixes suck. It's going to be hard to even get a 10 done this week.
Oh, why? What is it?
The first two are Raging and Volcanic.
Oh, yeah. I like Raging. Volcanic is easy as well if you don't bring any melee. Or you only bring melee.
If you do. Yeah, that don't work anymore.
Oh, really?
It still hits people. If you don't have any ranged, it'll still hit ranged. If all the ranged go to melee, they pop up.
Oh,
pop
wow.
up under
That's
anybody if you're all in melee.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Then I didn't know that. All right, so let's see. Valajar.
I've never been in a group with all melee, so it may not happen, but I'm sure it still does. They wouldn't let that happen.
You're probably right, honestly. I guess I never had.
I know
either.
originally when it first came out, if everybody went into melee, they stopped happening, but they made it now to where even if all the ranged are in melee, it still happens.
Okay, so we'll definitely do the Blood of Sargeras quest is always useful. We'll definitely do that one, and then we'll get this one and this one.
World boss this week. Remember this world boss on the PTR when it would one-shot everybody in the group?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Probably do that one too, 42k. Although that's on the inside.
Throw them barrels out and then stomp and kill everybody on the map.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it was.
There's people in Thunder Totem like, why did I just die?
Also, just recovering from being ill, so might have to step away here and there. My stomach's really been a mess these last 2 days. Got my 4th legendary last week. Dodged all my bad ones, but still think the entire Legends Go would be changed to utility. Looking at how everyone else. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna that's the video I'm gonna be making tomorrow about like the 5 things that everybody seems to not like about Legion, and the legendary system is definitely on the list. But yeah, I think your statement about all change to utility. That's the only way to fix this, right? Like. There's nothing wrong with the actual system. The system itself works fine. It's just that people don't like getting one that they don't want. Well, tough shit, you know what I mean? That's how gear works in this game. The problem is that you can get ones that aren't actually good for you. Every fucking legendary should be good for you. There should not be a single situation where you get a legendary, a fucking orange item in the video game, and it could be bad. You know what I mean? That's retarded. So... that's the only big issue I have with it. But the other problem is that people are always like way overconscious about they like everybody thinks, oh, the only way you can play this game is by being the best that you possibly can be at it. But realistically, these people are not even close to the best that they can be just from playing, you know? So I don't know. We'll talk about that's going to be the topic of the video. So Andrew the Freeman. I just thought this was a weird one. I don't really understand what's going on here. Why do they fight me when I raise the mug to them? I guess sometimes they just...
is worth 168,000 AP at 24.
Anyway, 90%, almost done. But yeah, I've still yet to get my second one. Obviously, I haven't played in quite a while. But No matter which one I get, I'm gonna be fine with it. Like the buffs that they're making to the ones that wait, what? I didn't finish that. Oh, then you have to do something else. The buffs that they're making to the other ones make them very, very attractive to me, honestly. And yeah, there's obviously some situations where. Okay, JK, I guess I'm back to 90%. Don't know what happened there. Anyway. I like the system overall. I think it's a really fucking awesome idea. Like, it could be done better, no doubt. But the whole like, oh my god, I just got a legendary. It feels like that and Titan forging, two things that people obviously don't want to complain about. But those are like two of my favorite things about gearing and Legion, honestly. It's so crazy to just like get that huge upgrade when it happens. Problem is, it doesn't happen to some people, and then they get butthurt. But they look at it. It's like, oh, I've been farming. I've been doing Mythic +0 for 8 months now, and I've not gotten a Titan Forge. It's like, yeah, you shouldn't really expect that. That's just that's the way it's supposed to be. You would have gotten lucky if you were to get something like that, you know? So I don't know. I never understand that. I think people just have this really backwards mentality about some of the features in this expansion. Like they're so fucking, they like covet what they don't expect. I mean, I have no idea. That's what I was saying. I haven't spoken to anybody in 2 weeks, so I'd imagine tonight will be tough.
Nobody said anything. I know Fast Feet's in Ireland.
Yeah, so yeah, he's gone for a while, right?
I'm not sure how long he's gonna be gone. I know he's not gonna be here this week.
Yeah, I think he said 2 weeks, so he'll probably return right when Nighthold comes out. It's not even like that in the Wolfverse guilds, but if everyone perceives the system to limit their contribution to a guild's access and this perception to be in place 4 months
Jazz
now,
is ready to go,
needs to look into it. Yeah, you're right. I mean, there's things they can change. I mean, 100%, but I just think like people who aren't that serious are taking this shit way too fucking serious, and they're like looking for shit that they don't deserve. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, sure, you could do better if you had the right legendary, or you can just actually get good. You know, like you're still like fucking 75% of the maximum DPS you can do without the legendary. So what's the difference? I think there was a really good thread on MMO Champion. I think it was yesterday. Somebody was like posting logs of players that didn't have legendaries beating like hundreds of players that did have the right legendaries for whatever specs they were looking at. So it's just a stupid complaint if you ask me. I understand like people who are super serious about the game, it kind of fucks them, but most people who are complaining about it are not actually super serious about the game. They're just acting like they're way more serious than they are. Oh, Blood Hunters Quarry, BIS. I got a bunch of blood, 16 as well, so that's good. What's that? Some ore. Fuck it, not worth the killing the mobs for. Alright, so let's go. We got 2 done now. Oh yeah, we're gonna go down the coast. God damn it. Go away, mobs. No. Shoot do 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 do. Let's go right into the water here. Get away from these fucking guys. Alright, so we'll swing down around the bottom side here. We'll get some order resources and we'll get some gold, I guess, too. Or maybe, I don't know. Probably need the artifact power more, but kind of just want to get this done as quick as possible. Get on to some dungeons. Takes a while to do all 3 of these, but hopefully, you know, maybe one of them will just give the fucking legendary, and then we could do something else. I'll probably still try to find some Mythic Plus groups because I would like to try to get the key out of the way. I still don't have a lot of time, even though I'm back playing WoW. It's really just today and tomorrow that I have time. I'm still going to try to play Classic on the weekends, and I still have work. So, not going to have a ton of time. Regardless, I'm kind of just coasting now until Nighthold. I mean, I'm fucking geared to the teeth, to be fair. Like, I got so many upgrades the last 2 weeks we raided before the holiday that I pretty much... The chances of me getting something even from the Mythic cache, like the weekly cache, would be pretty rare, I think. Alright, easy one here. Let's try to round a bunch up. Times when you want death grip, and this is one of them. Definitely missed having AoE abilities, though. It's like, yeah, I don't know. The pace of Legion is just a lot more fun for me. I like the whole, like, alright, let's kill a bunch of things really quick kind of thing, you know? You wouldn't be able to do anything like this. Like, no matter what, no matter how geared you are. Things just wouldn't die, you know, if I pull, like, all these mobs. There's nothing that you can do as a paladin, especially. You'd just be sitting here. They'd be standing in your consecrate, and you'd have red aura up, and that's it. Alright, so let's see. Now we can go do the name guy. We'll probably find some more mobs up there. And we'll get this one done for some nice order resources. Name guy, where you at? Not here. Rip name guy. Somebody has already killed him. This ore over there. Laystone. Don't need that. Come on, respawn. Kill this hellhound. Shoot, do, 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 do. Boo, do, 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 do. Try to tag this guy while we wait. Got it. Free tag. Shared loot system, or shared tag system also. Another quality of life feature that is hard to go away from. Once you've spent so much time in it. There we go. Okay, let's try to remember. I don't actually have the trinket equipped. I realize that now. Gotta put that. I don't know how I have healing trinkets on, don't I? Yep. Okay, let's see. Let's put the trinket on at least. This one, I think the other one is actually pretty good. For prot. It's probably better for dungeons than it is out in the world, but crit does good damage. Like, crit's good for damage, so not a bad thing. Guess we can probably just run. We don't even have to go into the water. No, we do have to go into the water, it appears. Why does this happen? There we go. It's a pain in the ass, this mountain sometimes, like, if you don't start above the water, you just, like, you have to, like, jump up constantly. Beast mode right there, man. Feels good to be back. There's no doubt about that. Clear out shit like that. That's awesome. This guy's got a lot of health, though. We'll try to grab a little bit more so we get better value out of the AoE. Try to tag that thing if we can. And we can. Very nice. I'm so uncertain still which tank to alt. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you could base it on the new patch, right? Didn't they significantly buff Brewmasters? I saw people talking about, like, Brewmasters being the best tank in the game in 7.15. I don't really know why. I haven't followed it at all, but yeah, Paladin's awesome. Like, the amount of damage they can do is just really crazy. Excuse me. That's usually why I enjoy playing a tank. Is so I could kind of, like, bend the rules. That's usually why I enjoy playing a tank, so I could bend the rules. But I enjoy Blood DK more. I'm leveling a Prot Warrior. The leveling is a bit boring, but still quite fun. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. Warrior's the one thing that I wouldn't play this expansion. I wanted to check out. I want to give Brewmaster a shot, but I don't really have the time to level anything else. All right, let's see. I don't know, there's like never any mobs down here. I guess I could go even further north, right? Every time I do this one, I always feel like I'm just waiting on respawns. But I think I usually stop at this big matriarch, and there's probably mobs on the other side of it, right? I mean, how much health does it have? 120 million?
Man, I hope the patch comes out before the raid. That's gonna be stupid.
Oh yeah, I think it will. Somebody brought up a good point. I didn't even think about it, but when they did the testing, it was on the PTR, right, with all the changes, so.
You know, the thing with me is they're changing up a lot of the stats in the patch. So
Yeah.
why would they let you do the raid for a week
Exactly,
or two and
exactly.
get gear that you're probably not even going to use?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a very, like, when you realize that there's almost no chance it doesn't come out next week. I honestly would not even be surprised if it came out on Friday or something like that this week, but I guess it's way more realistic to come out just next week instead. Okay, that one's done. Oh wait, we need one more. Fuck. Oh yeah, so I'll go get the How do I need one more? Oh, I didn't finish this one? Oh my god. What the fuck? That's so stupid. Let's go finish it. That's the one I wanted to do. Hey, Shadow. Would you change your name? What the fuck? How's it going? Brewmaster seems to get major buffs.
They should
Warrior
do
gets
something
nerfed.
about these
Paladin
fucking
basically stays
PvP
the
auras.
same.
I'm so sick of this shit.
Blizz doesn't know what the hell they're doing anymore. I don't know if I agree with
Nothing
that.
more infuriating than
looking
landing in
at
a
the
flight
Paladin,
path
seems
and there
much more
being an
fun than Warrior.
AFK DK there that puts you in
Yeah, I
combat
agree.
because his aura ticks on.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. I came back and it was
You have
dead
to run
somewhere.
fucking 50 yards away from the fucking flight path to be able to mount up.
Yeah, it's weird.
Or one AFK at a flight path and you can't never fly out.
Oh, yeah, that's true too. Second channel, gotcha.
Brawlers Guild be good for some people in the patch.
Oh yeah, I
Give 'em
forgot all
something
about
to do
Bronze
outside.
Guild. Looking forward to that. Actually, I haven't seen any of it. Finally, actually be able to do it. When it was out in MOP, I couldn't actually do it because I didn't have any characters that could do damage. But now, I do a lot of damage.
You'll be doing it easier than DPS. It'd be fun.
Yeah, probably. Prot Warrior 3-button spec is why I stopped my sub. You sound like a fucking retard, honestly. Hate to say it, but that is one of the most ignorant and retarded things I've ever heard somebody say. If you think a tank is a three-button spec, then you should, yeah, don't play this game for sure. Don't play it. Just wanted to say hello and got a new
Did they
Ninja video in the
keep
works.
the one
Awesome.
where, like,
Glad to have
the
you
whole,
back, buddy.
like everybody in the Brawlers Guild gets ported in for like one boss?
It's a random
Yeah,
just like
that's
randomly happens, which it's gonna suck. I know it sounds like a cool idea, but
I guess
90% of
'cause
the people
everybody's
sitting
gonna be
around in there are AFK.
cool. Yeah.
So what's gonna happen is if it ports 15 people in, the boss is gonna be tuned for 15 people, and then 6 of them are gonna be AFK,
That's a
and it's
good
just
point,
gonna be a
actually. I
fucking
didn't think
wipe.
about that.
There are Rumble cards though that you can buy, and you can go in with like a group, a set group.
Okay, did we get this done now? All right, good. But now I have to hearth, I guess, either way. Well, I don't want to hearth. Yeah, we'll just run back. Okay, so now we'll do the Quarter Ferrandis ones. Lots of fucking elite ones in this zone. Holy shit. Some nice artifact power. Holy shit, that's like, yeah, 300k artifact power. And anything else? Blood,
About to get my 42nd point.
resources. Yeah, no self heals. Definitely agree with that. I mean, dude, those aren't like what? Yeah, a lot more. But I don't know. I don't even want to fucking talk about this shit. If you think it's a 3-button spec, then feel free to unsubscribe.
We went just for the hell of it last night and did Mythic Hellfire Citadel.
Oh
That
yeah,
was
how was
fun.
it? Did you solo it?
No,
Oh,
No,
fuck.
we couldn't even me, Simo, and which Simo was on his Demon Hunter. Me, Simo, and Shakro tried to even. We couldn't even solo the first boss
Wow, really? Holy shit.
just because it was so hard. It was just so hard to keep all the ads
Oh,
rounded
first
up,
boss,
and if
of course,
any
of
ad
course,
got
of
away and
course.
started beating on
Yes, I had trouble with that in
started beating
PTR
on
as
the.
well. Or on the beta, whatever.
And then even with like 6 or 7 people, we couldn't solo Gorfine because he just started
Yeah,
one-shotting people
yeah,
that couldn't go down.
that boss is impossible. I don't know.
So
They
we
have to
just
change
skipped it, but we killed everything else. Like the only boss that really gave people trouble was like Iskar. Iskar killed everybody, and I hadn't even taken damage, so I was the only one still alive at the end.
Excited for Vengeance changes?
Same thing with,
Yeah, I can't wait to be able to play my legendary or play my
I
Vengeance
wanted
Demon
to say
Hunter again.
Ultraxian. What was the
I've
fucking
been
Void
stuck
Lord
playing my
guy?
Paladin so much because I still don't have the fucking second legendary on it. What was that?
The fucking boss by Fell Lord that we had trouble with that summoned the 2 ads.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can't think of it either now. Zul Harak.
Yeah, Zul'Farrak. Yeah, we had problems with it too. He because we only had one tank, he got both debuffs and fucking just started killing people. And I was the only one left alive at the end and fucking finished. Yeah, it's funny how many people don't know 25's the max or don't realize they're almost at 25. Sub actually got on the other night and got pissed off and logged off because he couldn't start another work order.
Yeah,
And
I
then
don't
he
know.
put in a ticket about it.
What the fuck? I'm pretty sure everybody should know that it's 25. I guess it's been a long while though since we got to 25, but yeah,
Well, I mean, you just don't realize it. You're used to just picking one up. You're just used to
I
just
guess
picking
so.
one up and starting another one, and then when you can't start one, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but that's not how tanking works, man. Like if
So
those are
doing
the
random
only 3
throw
abilities
just
you use
for the
ever,
AP
you're
for the
dead,
walls,
right? I mean,
and
there's
my
other
tank
fucking
switched
abilities
to
that you have
arms,
to use as a
like,
tank.
for the bosses.
I guess I
not
could
tanks,
understand more if you're talking about
fucking
DPS. I wouldn't
That's what
feel
Shakro's
like that
been
is a
doing.
really
He goes
stupid
to
thing to say,
Frost,
but
and he can hit Breath of Syndragosa, or not Breath of Syndragosa, whatever that artifact
tanking
ability.
Whatever
DPS
the thing
rotation
is,
has
yeah.
never been complicated. It's all
And
about, when you use your abilities
Fury
and
of
how you use
Syndragosa,
them.
that's what it's
There's a lot more than
Syndragosa's
3
Fury or
abilities for
something.
every
But anyway,
tank
it
that
does
brings
like
to that.
2.5 million damage, even on a single target.
Like, we just completely wrecked the bosses.
Okay, so let's see. Where's their close ones? We'll do this bear one first. Get the resources. It's kind of like the high priority here, so I don't fall
Yeah, we killed the
fall
boss
behind
in
on resources
34
again.
seconds.
Then we'll do the artifact ones, and we'll find a third one.
It's pretty silly.
Probably one of those.
Shakro, if he has like Jazz or somebody that he knows healing him, he'll stay Frost the entire instance. He don't even switch back.
Let's see. Doesn't seem to be many bears up right now. The genocide, the Great Bear Genocide.
The only person I was really worried was Juno. Like Juno didn't even log on.
Yeah, I
And
don't
he
blame
logged
him.
on a couple nights ago.
Oh yeah.
He just said it had been like his whole family had been sick. And
That's good. Yeah, I felt like I figured I was probably the only one who hadn't really played since the last raid.
I don't think Fast Feet's been on at all.
Oh yeah, but he's gone, isn't he?
I don't know when he left though.
Oh yeah, maybe not. He probably left. Yeah, probably just like yesterday or something. Not gonna leave fucking New Year's.
Well, the first week that I talked, the first week that when we actually did raid that week, the first week we were off, he was still here then because I texted him and he's like, "Well, I've got a meeting, and I'll be there if I can." And he never showed up. He texted me though, and he's like, "I'm on my way home now. If you guys still need me," I was like, "Yeah, we're done. We've been done for a long."
Oh yeah. But that's not how, like, you don't have a rotation as a tank, dude. You could not do damage the whole time and you'd still be fine, you know? It's all about using your mitigation properly. So there's no such thing as a 3-button tank spec. That's like the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard in my entire life. Especially if you're considering one of those buttons in the rotation an active mitigation. It's like, yeah, I wouldn't recommend just spamming it constantly in rotation. That's stupid. Well, you certainly are, right? Well, you're talking about both because what else is there to rotate?
There's somebody that hasn't been on.
I don't even want to talk about this. This is the kind of shit that just really makes me not want to stream because people say dumb shit all the time. If you think there's a 3-button rotation as a tank, then you should unsubscribe from the game.
I've been checking to see if his herbs are selling.
Truth of it, really. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna go do that one. Valakar the Thirsty. I don't know.
In fact, he's been doing some like mythics and stuff as survival.
Oh yeah, 5-man.
Fucking AoE is just insane. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard survival AoE is quite strong right now, which is surprising, right? Because he was doing quite good as marksman too. Was he doing better as survival?
Yeah, I don't know if he was doing better, but he was doing as good.
Gotcha.
And it's a lot better in the next patch.
I have to take a hard look at this patch.
And marksman's worse.
Yeah, I remember fucking what's his name? Bakari was like gonna play a bombkin or something. People were saying that like marksman was gonna be useless, but I don't see how.
It's not gonna be useless. That's why I keep telling people like Simo. Simo's freaking out over fire. I'm like, fire is probably gonna be just as good as it is right now. It's just the others are getting buffed so much it seems like it got nerfed.
Right, and that's a big thing to consider too. Like they're talking about single target, you know? This is not a raid that's gonna have a lot of single target, so fire is still going to have a great niche. Yep. Holding aggro, yeah. Okay. Finally did complete the dungeon meta achievement. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I really want to do that too. I might have to start finding groups for that.
Simo got his arcane weapon to 35 points anyway, just in case.
Oh, that's good. Wow, man, people are so far ahead. It's crazy.
Doesn't Faxi have like all of his 35 or something?
Yeah, all 3 of Faxi's weapons are at least 35, and his marksman weapon's like 42 or 40. At this artifact knowledge, I'm only 24, but at 25 you can get 35 easy. I mean, I'm getting a point every couple days. I'm about to get my 42nd point. They don't go up that much. They only go up like 100k.
Yeah, what was the jump? I got the last 2 in the same. Like I logged on today and got last 2 ones, so I don't know what was the jump from like 23 to 25. Probably like huge, right?
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
I think it was 17,000 to 22,000.
What do you add at 25?
Let's see. I'm at 24.9. Well, 24,900%.
Yeah, 24 is 22,300.
Oh, okay, so not that big. Still, I mean that's 1,000. It's a huge number, but
yeah. Here, look at what does this say for you?
Oh yeah, this would be a good way to judge it. 750,000.
It's 672,000 for.
Yeah, okay, so that's a big difference then. Okay, so where is this guy? Oh, he's in that pavilion. Yeah, okay.
I'll finally be caught up. That'd be nice.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you were a week behind the whole time, pretty much, I guess, right?
I was exactly 1 behind almost the whole time. I caught up to like being 1 behind in like the first 4 artifact knowledge. I would have never caught up if it hadn't been just for hitting max.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just excited for the alts being able to go from up to 20 instantly. It's gonna be cool.
Oh Christ, I didn't even think about that. I haven't logged on my DK in like 4 weeks. It's probably gonna have like he's gonna be so behind now.
I kept my DK up. Not that I intend on playing it, but I was just logging on it every couple days and starting them.
Yeah, the app thing's really good for it.
All right, dude.
So you can
Thanks for
just
stopping
do it
by.
from the app.
See you later. Now let's crush this fucking guy, Valakar the Thirsty. You're about to be thirsty for the grave. That's a really bad joke, honestly. It's really not funny in any way. I thought it would be when it came into my mind, but then when it came out my mouth, it was like, all right, that's stupid. So yeah, if we do get the legendary from one of this, then we'll mess around on the DK for a little bit. I haven't played my DK in quite a while. Can't be stunned apparently. I should look into World Quest Group Finder. Makes World Quest go super fast. Why is that? Oh, you mean the one that like invites you to groups? Yeah, I don't have any interest in that. I guess it's because I wouldn't have had to wait for it. Is that why? But like everything I need to kill, I can kill alone. But I guess in that case, I would have been taken to a realm where it was up, right? Okay, let's see. So we gotta make sure we don't accidentally use any of these. Did we get more? I think didn't we get another one somewhere? I guess not. So either way, those are substantial amounts of artifact
points
power.
are only jumping. That's what everybody was scared of. Like the difference between getting point 41 or 42 and 43 is only like 100k, 110k.
Yeah.
I asked my wife what she wanted for Christmas. She told me she wanted a new Apple Watch.
Oh yeah.
So I went to buy her an Apple Watch. I went to Best Buy. They said they had none. I went to Walmart and Target. They had none. So I called the Apple store at the mall down here. And they're like, well, I don't know how to tell you this, but there is not a single Series 2 Apple Watch in the entire state of Florida.
Wow, that's crazy. And you couldn't get it online either, I guess, huh?
Well, you can order them. Like,
oh yeah.
he told me, he said the best thing you could do if you know exactly what she wants is just go back to Best Buy and order it, and they'll have it in a few days. I ordered it on Thursday or Friday, and it came in today. So.
And they were sold out because of the holidays, or did they only recently come out?
Yeah. No, they were sold out because
Gotcha.
the guy at the Apple store, he told me, he's like, I know this. I didn't know this, but Apple, like, owns every Apple product.
Yes.
So
yep.
the Apple stores distribute to all of the stores that sell Apple products. And if the Apple store needs something, like say the Coconut Point Apple store down here needed an Apple Watch, and Best Buy had one, they could call them and tell them we need that, and they would take it to them.
Yeah.
I didn't know this neither. Every app or every place that sells Apple products has an actual Apple rep inside the store.
Oh, really? That's interesting. So if I went to Best Buy, there's gonna be a guy who doesn't work for Best Buy inside Best Buy. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's the guy I was talking to at Best Buy was the Apple rep.
Oh, that's really interesting. Okay, so let's see. Prince Oceanus.
Fucking $500 watch though. Stupid.
Oh wow, is that much? Wow. And what, it just syncs up with the phone or
wasn't.
something?
It was $396 for the watch, and then like I bought, because she's clumsy, I bought the protection plan and shit with it.
Oh yeah. But so what, it syncs up with the phone?
Yeah. Basically, if you're within range of your phone, you can answer calls and shit on it. You can get all your text messages on it. The new Series 2, you can go out without your phone. See, the Series 1, it had GPS and stuff on it, but you had to have your phone with. The new one has its own GPS system, so you can go running and shit, and it'll still track everything without your phone.
That's neat.
It'll play music from your phone. She wanted the Nike. There's a Nike edition.
Oh, that's cool.
Comes with a couple screens that are only exclusive to the Nike, and it comes with an armband that's exclusive to the Nike. So I bought her the Nike one, but it's really cool. It's got a motivational program on it where you can set your alarm if you're going to the gym, and it'll like tell you, okay, it's time to go running. Let's go.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah, it's probably useful. Huh?
I would probably get mad and throw it. I'd be like, I ain't fucking going running.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
No, I got a raid tonight, dude. Shut the fuck up. Oh yeah, here's the other guy. Fuck, we're gonna miss it. Oh, we got it. JK. Nice.
25th point.
I imagine everyone logging on today will get it. Paul Koros.
I think Simo gets his after raid tonight. Sub gets his after raid tonight.
I believe you. Prot Warrior is def a 3-button spec. If you tank otherwise, you're an idiot. And if you tank otherwise, you're an idiot. 4 at most, man. Legion is full of 3-button specs, Tard. Oh, you're right. My bad. I completely forgot. My bad. You guys are right. Look at all these 3 buttons that I have. A lot of them. Oh yeah, what are these over here? Those must not count, yeah.
You got yours already?
Yep.
How did you beat Faxi? Or did he just forget to start one?
I just logged on. I mean, everybody's this today. It was like 8 hours ago.
Yeah, I guess. Well, Faxi was on early this morning.
No, it wasn't that long ago, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it could have just been like the second I logged on it completed, but I logged on Christmas Day because I knew I had 2 building, and I finished those 2, and then I put 2 more, and I knew it was gonna, like, today was the day that I was gonna get the final one.
I knew I saw you log on Christmas. Everybody was like, Metro hasn't even been on. I was like, no, he logged on Christmas Day.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I got those toys. I knew that they wouldn't be up forever, right?
Yeah. Did you get both the appearances?
No, unfortunately, I only had time to get the cold one, but that was the only one.
I was hoping you'd log on. I was hoping you'd log on because there was an easy way to do it. I just never got a chance to tell you.
Yeah.
With the class trial characters, you could just create an orc mage and then hearth out of the class trial.
I saw people
and
doing
it would
that.
put you in
It's an interesting idea.
I did that like 5 times and got both of them.
All right, here we go. Back
But
at it
so
with the
easy
legendary
just because
grind.
it would
Indeed.
put you right
About
in front of
to
where
get
you start the quest, and then you just
3 of these boxes turned in, so hopefully
go
we'll get
have
a
the guy
legendary.
teleport you to Dalaran, go take the portal down in the lower part to the Dalaran crater, put you right beside the mob.
Yeah, I watched a whole video on it. It's pretty crazy. I didn't realize you'd be able to do that, but by the time I had realized you can do it, I was already busy with other stuff.
Yeah, I did it. It was pretty easy. It was funny.
How long did it take you to get both?
Well, I made 5 characters, so it took me about 30 minutes.
Oh, that's it? Holy shit. I did way more than 5 characters and I didn't get both. Or did you already have one?
No, I got them both in 5
Wow,
characters.
that's crazy. Holy fuck. I did it like the day it came out. So that was before Christmas, and I did it on every character I have, which is 8. Actually 9.
Well, I
And I only got one.
I did that too. I did it on every character
I
I
see what
had
you
for
mean.
like 4 days.
Of course.
I mean,
wait,
when I
is it
started
daily?
making those characters. Yeah. No.
Oh, fucking utters, man.
No.
Fuck this dude. No, it's not a daily, right?
No, it's not a daily.
Okay, good. Scared the fuck out of me.
It's not a daily, but it still has a chance to come out of the other bag. It's just a lot lower.
Oh, is that right? Yeah. Hopefully I'll get one here. The World Cache, everybody says
I hate
this is
these
like the
bloody
place to do
notes.
it, but
These fucking, if you're max fucking first aid, you shouldn't get these motherfuckers anymore.
yeah. Alright, so here we go. Chance number 1 at a legendary. in before we get it. First box after fucking like 8 weeks. I wouldn't be surprised. Farmed all that shit up for like what? How long? Did like 9 streams. And we're going to get it from the first World Quest after the holiday. Here we go. Here we go, guys. This is it. This is it. Let's see what we get. Corferandus. And, oh, I got a Reputation Exalt apparently. And no Legendary. I got 1,000 order resources. Oh, pretty useful. All right, now we'll go to... next up is Valajar. We'll do the Valajar one, and then we'll go to Dalaran, and hopefully one of these will be the key that we need to unlock a legendary. And if not, then it's on to 5-mans, which I kind of prefer not to do at this point on this character. I've done so many fucking cheap, easy 5-mans on this character, I just don't even want to do it anymore. I really have a thirst to play my alts, and it's kind of been disappointing not getting this legendary here. I really want to have this before tonight, though, for sure. Let's see. Valajar. Valdestal. Nope. Nothing from the first box, but we got plenty of time. I didn't even realize. So where am I at with these reputations? Probably can't see them on the screen, right? Oh, yeah, wow, I have them all exalted now. What the fuck? I didn't even realize. That's cool. I know. High Mountain Tribe is revered. I only need 300 more points in High Mountain Tribe to get revered or to get exalted. Is that an achievement to get all of them exalted? I might do that, honestly. Reputation. No, the next one's just 70. I guess there's... Oh, wait, Legion. No, it's to get revered with all of them, so that's cool. But yeah, I'll eventually get that with Night, or with High Mountain Tribe, so no reason to do it. No reason to go out of the way to do it, at least. Let's see, is there any really cool quests in there? Oh yeah, I should probably check out the Suramar ones, too. Could use the resources. What is that? Shock Baton. Alright, here we go. Valajar, almost there. Incoming legendary. My dad still plays WoW. He's an old man now, though. But back in Burning Crusade, he was ranked #1 tank on the server as Prop Paladin. What did she? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't have any family members who play WoW, but I've heard a lot of people. The first guild I was ever in, it was like a husband and wife couple. They were like the GM kind of thing. They were like, both of them were the leaders of the guild. And when like I had quit, so like TBC came out and I started college, so I had to stop playing. So as I was quitting, the wife was pregnant and she was gonna have a child, obviously. So all right, here we go. Let's talk about that after this. So when we get our legendary, oh boy, legendary legs, yay, we got them. They're so good. Okay, but yeah, so they were gonna have a child, and it was gonna be a boy. And I was like, yo, I would be interested to speak with them again, right? Like, imagine now, because that was what, fucking 13 years ago? Well, not that long ago, because it was like 2007, but so yeah, 10 years ago. So that kid's 10 now, you know. So I wonder if they still play WoW, and if they do, did they get their kid into it? Like, that's just such a cool thing, man. I don't even want to think about it because it just makes me depressed. Like, I would love to have like a group of people to play WoW with. I used to in college. Like, the reason I started playing on the server was because friends from college, and we all used to play together. I used to play in a different realm, but then once I met them, I rolled here, and yeah, pretty crazy. It's so much. Got the Guardian legs 2 days ago. Hey, Christopher, how's it going, buddy? Christopher, how are you doing, man? I'm doing pretty well. Back from the holiday break. Finally back to WoW. And now it's time to get a legendary before we raid tonight, which is probably not going to fucking happen. Realistically, I'd have a better chance of just... I should probably not even do it because I don't need... Like, for what we're going to do tonight, I don't need the legendary. We've cleared everything tonight. And then there'll be progress tomorrow. So it's like, realistically, I'd probably get it from the raid, if anything. So yeah, maybe we'll do a Mythic Plus, and then I'll probably log on my other characters. But I really just don't want to keep doing, like, cheap, easy dungeons all day on this fucking Paladin, man. I enjoy Prot a bit, but it's not, since it's only a 3-button spec, you know, it's really boring. I don't know, man. I really don't. To be fair, Blayfist is the server I currently play on, and the server my dad used to be a champion. That's awesome, dude. That's so cool. Anyway, I don't know how I haven't gotten it. I was playing, like, so fucking much before the break, but, I mean, 2 weeks have passed, and I've not even logged on the video game, pretty much. So I logged on Christmas Day, but I didn't do anything. During the 2 weeks we didn't raid, that would have granted a legendary.
Out my DCing issue. I was going fucking insane.
Oh, yeah? What was going on?
Well, I narrowed it down to something on my kid's computer, right?
Yeah.
So, couldn't figure out what it was. And then I started realizing that every time I would DC, one of the other boys would come out of the room. And I asked them what they were doing. Well, they were switching turns. They were playing this game called Gary's Mod. I don't know if you know what that is.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of it.
Apparently, it's like a really old game, and it's not optimized very well. So every single time you log on this game, it updates everything. And they're playing, they have like thousands and thousands and thousands of kilobytes of like weapon skins and clothing skins and map skins, and it was updating every single time they would switch turns. They would log onto their own account, and it would update every single time, and it would draw so much bandwidth from my internet that it would flash my router and disconnect me.
That's fucking insane, dude. That's a really weird thing to have happen.
So once I found out it was Gary's Mod, I started doing some research on the internet, and there was instances of people using over a terabyte of internet data in a month just playing Gary's Mod.
Wow, that's hardcore. Well, I'm exalted with the high
I started looking,
mod,
and I actually went over this for December on my. I have a terabyte plan, just over a terabyte plan, and I went over for the month of December. But I mean, I downloaded Star Wars, I downloaded Warcraft, I downloaded the PTR. They downloaded all their games for Christmas. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but.
Oh, dude. I am fucking really excited for the patches.
At first, I called my internet company and asked them if there was any settings on my router where I could limit the bandwidth to their wireless card where it wouldn't do that, and they said no, there's nothing we can do. I don't know. I've got a dual channel router, and they were hooked up to the slower of the two channels. Well, I switched two things at one time, so I don't know if that's what changed it, but I switched, put them on the faster channel on the wireless, and I set their Steam account. It was on unlimited download, and I switched it to like 200 kilobytes per second, and whichever one of those two fixed it. I haven't DC'd since.
Sweet. Well, that's good. Yeah, hopefully that's not happening still. It sounds like a pretty
Yeah,
silly
it was
thing.
driving me nuts.
Yes, I'm very excited for the patches, dude. The Argus idea is probably like, oh man, that's such a good fucking idea. I mean, think about that. We're going to a whole new planet in an expansion. Like, it's not even the start of the expansion, you know? And Tumus Argeris, don't know much about it, but I anticipate it to be very good. Fucking Nighthole comes out in 2 weeks, dude. I'm fucking excited about that. So, start with that, you know? That's going to be where it's at.
I DC'd one time the other night, and I started to get all pissed off. We were in a Mythic 5-man.
Oh, yeah, after they tried to fix it. Or was it before?
No, it was after I fixed it.
Yeah.
I hadn't DC'd in like 3 days, and my oldest son came out of the room, and I DC'd. We were on Cordana, and Vault of the Wardens on like a +8 or 9 or something. And I DC'd, and I just lost it. I was like, motherfucker, and when I came back, Jazz and Simo had both DC'd at exactly the same time too. So I guess Florida's like Comcast internet flashed or something.
What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, it's a frustrating thing to have happen. You remember when I was DCing like every 10 minutes in the middle of like siege progression? Yeah, the whole like going to Argus thing, probably like the best patch ever. I mean, they could still fuck it up, obviously, but like just the idea behind it and like how great they've done, like in terms of actual patch content in Legion, I can't see how it's not going to be the best patch ever in the game. Like unless they literally add nothing but the raid, even if they like, I don't know, I can't visualize what it's going to be like. You know, how are we going to go to a whole new planet? I think what's going to happen is we're going to
Never
go
understood
to a
these
very
allies that
small
have to
portion
kill
of
my
it. You know,
bodyguard. What does that prove? He
I think we're
does
going to go to a
almost no
very
damage.
small portion
Yeah,
of
he
it.
keeps you in
And
combat, but
then
you're in a
next
fucking underground
expansion,
place where you're in combat all the time anyway.
next expansion, we're going to
He
go
does
there
almost
like
no
properly.
damage to you, and he just respawns immediately when you kill him.
Yeah, I think, well, at least for me, the reason I always kill them is because they keep me in combat. I can't ever get out of combat once you've attacked them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're in this underground thing in Suramar. You can't get out of combat like to
Right,
mount
I
up
see
or
what you
anything
mean,
anyway.
yeah.
I mean, you're not in combat all the time, but you can't like mount. He spent like 2 minutes killing my guy
That's always embarrassing.
for him just to respawn right beside.
Well, I guess I'll put a point in here since I didn't even mean to take this. I guess I should go this way. I haven't even fucking like looked at this in quite a long time. This way. Okay. Oh wait, I have another one. Wow, that's crazy. So that's how little I've put into this. I accidentally clicked on the. There's like one of these gave a full 2 levels, pretty much. It's pretty crazy. All right, let's see where we're at now. Holy, I think we're gonna get our. Perhaps it will look like the Rift of Aln. Seriously, they could have done so much, and yeah, that happened. Well, yeah, I mean that's that was a disappointing end, but the raid itself was gorgeous, and Nighthold especially. You know, all the stuff in Legion besides that one area is of course amazing, if you ask me. Like really above and beyond anything else. I don't know why they chose to do that, but frankly, it doesn't bother me. It's just the boss room of one boss. Alright, so yeah, we're definitely going to be getting our final point here. Didn't they already mention that they will have a small invasion force located on Argus, including a new rep faction that is required to raise? No, that's for the Broken Shore. That's for 7.2. Argus is 7.3 or 4 or whatever, and we don't know anything about it right now. Other than that, we're going to Argus. My concern is that since Kil'jaeden is going to be in the Sargeras raid, if he will also be in the Argus raid, and how unique they will make the fight. Well, I don't think it's anything to concern yourself with. He's not actually. I don't think it'll be the same encounter either way, you know? Sweet. So we just increased our healing done by 5%. It's awesome. Very good. Took me a long time to get that, but I finally have it. So that will help a lot. If only it gave some damage too. Be pretty cool. I guess you get damage every time you put points up leading into it though. So I got 34% more damage just from leveling the artifact. But regardless, it would have been nice if it was healing and damage done, because that would be very good for Holy Paladin. Honestly, it'd probably be too good though, to be fair. So okay, well we still don't have a fucking legendary. I guess it's time to go do some mythic pluses. Or I don't think anybody has a key or anything they want to do, so. I would prefer to heal. Let's see if I can find some groups that need a healer. Oh yeah, Karazhan too, right? One carry, easy run. I'll just go to that. That sounds like fun. I haven't played this class in a while, so this character in a while. No, I've been declined, JK. Yeah, not a lot of groups that are looking for healers. There we go. Court of Stars 5, let's rock. It's raging, I think, right? Even though I am famously bad at Court of Stars, at least as a healer, I can't possibly make the mistakes that I make when I tank it. So that's a good thing. Alright, so we'll do this, see what happens. If I don't get a legendary from this, I'm probably just going to be done for the day. with legendary stuff on this character because I don't want to do this. Like, I have a better chance of getting it from the raid anyway. Killing all the mythic bosses and stuff tonight will be, a good chance, but I kind of just don't want to do 5-mans on my paladin anymore. I like healing them. It's fun to do some damage, but it's just not. I really want to play my DK and my demon hunter. So as soon as we get the fucking legendary, like the problem is I have such little time, So it's like if I'm gonna spend time on the demon hunter and DK, then I should probably be spending it on the paladin so I can get the second legendary instead. But at this point, I don't know. I feel like I got the legendary and it's somewhere else. Like it didn't come to my character. It seems impossible, right? But whatever. What spec is your demon hunter? Vengeance. Any alt that I have is going to be a tank. If you play a healer, you could explain a little what you're doing and why. Yeah, I'll try it. I'll try my best. I haven't played the game in a while. I always try to do that, but yeah, I don't. I'm not that good at like thinking about things and saying them as well. It's usually I'm only able to do that when it's something. Wait, I don't even need to do this. When it's something that like I've done so often that I know exactly what I'm doing at all times. But yeah, I'll try my best. I know you guys like that stuff. Alright, so yeah. Holy Paladin, Mythic Plus. Got everything good on the stream set up, right? Yeah. Sweet. I'm going to run to the bathroom quick and wait inside. Tell these guys. Guess the best idea is to just drop in the water, maybe? Yeah, just run through the ships here. What the fuck is going on here? Why is there all this shit? Wait. I'm at the wrong place. Forget it. I'm an idiot. I went to the wrong place. Rip. I thought that was where I needed to go, but that's not true. So now I look like an idiot because I was like, I'm almost at the instance, guys. I'll summon you fucking idiots who are late. Oh, fuck. Do I have the right talents? Nope. Okay, well, that's also bad. Well, I will have to go back. I have to remember to switch talents before raid, though. Fuck, man. It's so shitty. I keep forgetting about the talent swap that's needed for this. That's really awkward. Now I look like an idiot. Man, that's so shitty. I fucking hate doing shit like that, dude. Hate embarrassing myself like that. Even though, like, I don't give a fuck what these people think. It's just so... It looks so stupid. It's like, hey, I'm almost at the instance, and then I go to the wrong instance, and then I realize I didn't switch talents to the actual DPS talents. Ugh. Do you prefer Pathfinder achievements, or would you rather just grind gold? What? The hell are you talking about? How do those two things correlate? I don't understand. All right. Let's do it again. So where do I need to get to? I thought it was that center building. I just... Oh, yeah, it's right there. I see it now. Don't know if I could even make it there with the glider. Need to get more of these as well. Spend gold. Oh, for flying. Well, I mean... I don't know. So I guess you're saying, like, if flying was reintroduced today, do I think there should be Pathfinder achievements, right? Because, like, spending gold is not... I mean, I guess you're thinking that it could be a huge amount of gold. I don't know, but I like the achievements. I think that's the right thing to do. Like, I don't see a reason we need flying. Like, look at what I'm doing right now. Who the fuck needs flying? This is all I would do. You know what I mean? If I had flying, I would just fly there. But like, there's so many things like this that like travel is made easy with items or mounts or other things that you don't even need flying in Legion. So I don't see a reason for flying to return, but I understand why it would. So if it's going to, you better have done everything there is in the game to be able to do it, right? That's the way I feel about it. Like, I really like the idea there because it incentivizes people to play the game. And without that, there's a lot of people who just would never get flying, you know? Like, even in WoD, it was out for how long, and people still didn't have it when it actually came out. All right, I'll be right back. Real quick. Oh, that's not the right... Meant to get rid of the webcam, and I got rid of WoW. All right, I'm back. Are we good? All right, so yeah, let's crush this place. I'll try to talk about what's going on as we do it. I haven't done this place in, well, I haven't done anything in quite a while. I don't think anything would change in like the strategies people are using, but should be able to get a lot of damage out on these first two bosses. It's basically no mechanics. Now it's raging this week, I'm pretty sure. I think that affects bosses too, doesn't it? I'm not actually sure about that. It may not. In fact, it probably doesn't. That would be dangerous as fuck. Let's eat a food or something. Hopefully I could execute the rotation well. I remember it was pretty spammy. Just spamming Holy Shock all day, but... So wait, why is this grayed out? I have Holy Avenger, right? Yeah. I don't know. Not ready. Wargi is not ready. Yeah, I have a million health more than these people. Holy Paladin's so cool. So who's the tank? Sick. I have, well, only 400k less health than him. Oh man, I haven't dude, I'm so excited to do this again. I haven't like done a dungeon in WoW in such a long time. Okay, why does he keep saying he's not ready? Man, even this guy's got 2 legendaries. What the fuck? Everybody's got 2 legendaries now. It's crazy. These people are probably looking at my character and they're like, why doesn't he have 2 legendaries on? If they asked, I would be like, yo, it's because one of them is really bad, dude. It's so bad that it's worse than the pieces I have. Oh, wait, I should probably put the right trinket on. What are we waiting for? I'm on the phone, says Wargy. So yeah, let's see. I'm pretty sure I have crit on every single piece now, right? I even have one of my trinkets, which is a great benefit to have. 885 Vial of Nightmare Fog. Awesome. Oh, I have to buy coins too. No, Raging doesn't do that. Sweet. If you do get a legendary, which one do you think benefits you the most? The ring. Why do you play Horde? What? You actually asking that? Like, you want me to answer that? Because when I originally started, I played Alliance because that was all Paladins could do. Oh yeah, you can't even see the fucking gear I'm looking at right now. Anyway, originally I played a Paladin and that was all you could be. But then I met kids in college and they played WoW as well. Like I was ready to quit WoW for good in the middle of TBC because I didn't have much time. But then they were playing it and I was like, fuck, I'll play again. So I decided to level on their server, which was Fire Tree, and they played Horde. So that is the reason I play Horde. And I've like played on here since because I've met people like the guy in Vent that I've been in with all afternoon here. I've been playing with him since before ICC was out. So yeah. And some like the mage in the guild I've been playing with since before Wrath was out, like during TBC. So oh, it's not. So yeah, we don't actually have a key for that apparently. Fucking retard. What did I study? In my undergrad, I got my bachelor's degree, Bachelor of Arts in biology, and I got a minor. Oh, the whole group. What? Okay, guess we're not. What? Why wouldn't we just do that instead? Okay, anyway. Good old fucking WoW, man. Welcome back. Boom, we're back. Here we go. Unfucking believable. Anyway, yeah, so I got my Bachelor's of Arts in biology with a minor in chemistry, and then I went on to do my
I hate demon hunters.
master's in biotechnology. So, and now I don't do that. I don't work in that field.
Especially demon hunter tanks and 5-mans. It's just so stupid.
Why?
Just I don't know where people get the idea that they just have to be moving constantly with mobs.
Uh-oh, what is this? Fucking Chinese guys have come to live servers too, Rip. Man, I really wanted to do a heal. Really wanted to heal. Oh, that's good. I would definitely join this then.
And we're involved with the Wardens, and this demon hunter tank is from, I don't know, he's from in accounting on our server who's killed 7 bosses in Mythic. But as soon as we start the dungeon, he's like, I'm just going to pull everything. And he pulls everything, which is fine. But then we get to the end, and he's like, try to keep up, please. He runs, he jumps off, pulls the first pack of spiders, runs down around the corner and pulls all the shit. And then he's like, oh shit, I forgot to grab the light.
Wow, that's so fucking stupid then. Yeah, I completely agree with you if that's the case. But I mean, the main reason you play Demon Hunter is because you have that type of movement, so. But that's stupid.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense to me to have that type of movement when all your DPS are slow and you're just fucking standing there killing stuff by yourself. It's just as fast just to pull a pack at a time.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see.
I mean, he's died twice. Both times because he was fucking 2 screens away from everybody else with like 50 mobs beating on. He actually pulled the second boss. He was the only one down there. He jumped off the elevator, glided down, pulled the second boss, and then the elevator doesn't even come up and get up.
Me and Siler met in a gay club in London. Tell him I said that. No, that's not true. We actually met in this game. Well, could you summon it? It would be nice if I got a summon since you're all outside Karazhan. Anyway, yeah. So this is actually a great story. I should record this and tell this to people because, the more we do together, the more people ask. So Siler
It's
was.
not like we have good DPS anyway.
He was streaming at the time, and it was like I guess he was streaming a
Every
paladin
DPS with me
tank or
on every
something like
bot.
that. I got
We have a Shadow Priest.
Anyway, he was streaming a paladin tank at the time, and we were looking for a tank. So one of the officers in our guild at the time, I wasn't even the GM. Diox was still a GM. So one of the officers in our guild was like trying to find out of the box ways to recruit. So he was going to streams and asking people if they wanted to tank for our guild. But when he came across Siler was EU. So he was like, "Hey, do you want to tank for the guild?" And Siler's like, "Well, I can't. I'm on EU." And he's like, "But I don't want to tank anyway. I'm only streaming tanking right now because I'm forced into it by the guild I'm in currently." So they talked about it, I guess, and Siler spoke with Diox about coming to play Bombkin on US with us. And obviously, if you guys were around for that, it was quite a failure on his part, but it was a lot of fun. And so I remember logging on, and FastFeet was like, "Yo, I talked to a guy from Europe." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, dude, he's a streamer." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." It was like at the time we didn't know anything about YouTube. You know what I mean? Like we weren't interested in YouTube or streaming at all at the time. This is in Dragon Soul, by the way. So I went into the dude's stream, and I was like, "Oh, he seems like a pretty chill guy." So I was like, "Hey, man, I'm from the guild that you agreed to join." All this. He was like leveling with his friend at the time, whoever like the guy who did the recruiter friend shit with him was, who was like been gone for years now. But so I talked to him a little bit, and we just kind of hit it off immediately. Like we seemed to have a lot in common. We both enjoyed Paladin, and we had like a lot in common along that line. And yeah, he came to the guild for a while. And I don't know, man. I guess we're both too stubborn to just not be friends with each other. I don't know what to say about it because I don't feel like we had any like friendship defining moment, But yeah, that's how we met. He played in our guild for like 3-4 years, and then he had to quit because he moved to the Philippines. So okay. So this guy like really undergeared or something? Seems alright. I mean, he's got more health than I do. Basically, that's like the test now. He doesn't have any fucking gems in his gear. Step 1. Don't really understand that. I don't understand why you can't at least put green gems in if you're going to tank some shit like this. I know all the battles up to the curator. Jesus Christ. Is this going to be one of these fucking like retard casuals? I have a feeling it's going to be, man. So there I tried to blinded there because the heals or the abilities started casting the pennies from heaven, which as you see there does a lot of damage if you're stood in it. Can't really heal through that. Especially, I mean, come on, guys. Just fucking move out of it. Man, unbelievable. It's going to be a fucking great group, I could already tell. Holy fucking Christ, man. Should just go prop. So you can try to, like, they're all gonna cast it around the same time. So if you can get a blind, it's really high value as a paladin, especially the
And
healer.
where do
You
I
know.
type in the number? I put one of the options, and then
It's the trigger. You go to aura name and just type in the number there. You didn't actually need the number. You could have just typed in the name of the ability you want to track.
What are you trying to make?
how we require to track encounters flow.
Oh yeah, arcane.
Yeah. Well, it works for both specs, but yeah, for arcane.
Do you think giving me and
We were
Shadow
talking
you a
about this
chance on One
earlier.
Legion
You know,
was a good
fire is
idea?
probably still
Well,
gonna
I
be
mean,
better
it's
on
not a
ad
bad
fights,
idea, but
which most fights in
neither of
Night
you
Hole
have
are.
made a video in like 3 months, so it doesn't really help us. But yeah, I'm more than
Those
Yeah,
happy to
zones
but-
that
have
we
you
were
guys.
talking about is pure single target.
The thing is, like, the more videos,
Just
the
in
better, you know?
case,
Even if they're not,
please have that ready.
like, all doing amazing, the more the channel, like, sees videos being uploaded, the better it gets, so. There's really no reason. You guys make good videos. There's no reason that you can't make videos here. We were looking to get even more people, but the ones we talked to, they just never made a video, so. It's the way of it, sadly. So yeah, just the basic trash rotation is try to drop Consecrate, but try to expend some Holy Shock CD early. Like, Holy Shock does more damage than even Consecrate would, even on multiple mobs, so you want to try to get as much Holy Shock usage in as possible at all times, really. That's it, right? We're done. What is that? Why is that mob up there? How could you even get up there? Oh, that's on the other, yeah, that's like where we came from, huh? But the other direction. The other cool thing about the ability, well, Blinding Light and stuns and stuff, is when they cast it, if you, like, so they cast it and then there's a channel, right, afterwards. If you stun them after they get the cast part off, but during the channel part, then they won't just do it again. But if you try to blind them while they are doing, like, the actual cast part, then they'll just start doing it again immediately after the blind. So it's not very high value as a paladin. Would you like some Mythic Plus stuff for One Legion? I mean, that's... Yeah, I mean, I guess if that's what you want to do, but realistically, not really. We'd rather you guys stuck with PvP stuff because the the PvE coverage has been where we want it from myself and Siler. Regardless, we just need more videos, one way or the other, so... But I think just like random, like, so like what I'm doing now, you know, like non-guide Mythic Plus stuff is probably not got a use on the channel anymore. Everybody's done enough of them to not want to watch just random people do them anymore. So I think that's why I just stream this stuff anymore instead of trying to make videos out of it. I don't know this one, lol. I don't understand. It's a fucking video game, dude. Just play it. You'll get you'll get what you need out of it. Just do things. Where are my pots? Oh yeah, I put those back on the bar. Won't be using those today.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fucking Shaq Rose good at making weak auras. I mentioned wanting weak auras to track soul effigy and shit, and he made me a whole fucking like weak aura set with soulstone or soul shard tracker and everything.
Wait, did somebody just leave? What the fuck?
Yeah, but he wasn't. I was like, oh, there's Andy.
Oh my god. Oh boy. Start of a great afternoon. Let me get to the boss. Somebody left. Yeah,
Join
whatever.
read this.
Whatever you think is relevant, we'll check out for sure.
What if I can't read?
But I'm telling you, like, I mean, how many times I've spoken to you about this now, but like, if you just did some like battlegrounds or like RBGs or ranked arena and talk like basically what I'm doing for
The what?
like for actual 5-mans, you
Metro
know?
joined a group called Read Description.
What's up?
I said you joined a group called Read Description. I said, what if I can't?
Oh. Yeah, I've been in this group. This fucking people are retards.
What are you even killing? Oh, Kara's.
Trying to do Kara, man. This is always good though. The tank's like, hey, I don't know this dungeon. Or, yeah, hey, I don't know this dungeon. Can someone explain it? Oh, you don't know the whole dungeon. Alright, that's good. This is going to be a fun run. That's why I don't fucking heal dungeons.
You should just wait, unless you're just not gonna have any time left.
Nah, I won't have time, unfortunately. Gotta go. My mom's birthday's today, so I gotta go in about an hour and a half, and then I'll be back right before raid, and then after raid, I gotta get to bed early.
My mom's birthday's tomorrow.
Oh, sweet.
Oh my god, it's like Batman vs Superman. Instead of having the same name as your mom, it's like the day after birthday.
What are
Oh
you
my god.
talking about?
Didn't you see
vs
Batman vs Superman?
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, like,
Look.
it was.
Little do you know, both of our moms' names are Linda.
Yeah, you didn't know that? Oh, wait, right, I guess.
It was like the weird dumbest shit. Your mom stays in Martha?
Oh, it's because the what was it? The trinket
that
is
was a very
part of the
good plot line.
macro. Look at these fucking people,
I was
man.
gonna say, if you wait till later to do Karazhan later in the week, we could probably get you the mount. Pretty
Oh,
much
yeah.
everybody has it now.
I won't be. This is like pathetic, honestly. I probably won't even be able to kill a boss in here.
We did it in a pug, or not a pug. We took last week. We took Faxi on his mage, Shakro on his shaman. Got the mount.
Nice.
I don't remember who was healing. Who was healing that?
Label.
No.
Oh no.
I don't remember who the fuck healed.
Well, didn't Margaret tank and who was it? I don't even know.
Morgraine was tanking. I know.
Did Jazz heal that on his shit paladin?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so Jazz is gonna be around now. The fast feed's not here, right? Don't know if we spoke to him about
Yeah.
this. Cool.
He should be on. He'll get on at like 6.
Faldor healed it. That's who healed. Faldor healed it. His disc.
Nice. Yeah, I wish we had somebody playing disc like more permanently. Such a useful thing to have for 5-mans. Well, it's gonna take a while. I guess I aggroed it. I'm not sure how I even aggroed it, but obviously we're just kind of playing catch up here, not able to actually do much damage here. Although realistically, 96k in this situation is not bad. Typically, you want to pop everything on the pole, and then you know, you'll try to get the what's it called, the pot, pre-pot. Get a pre-pot. The thing about prolonged power is it's pretty useless for paladins. It's good for actual healing, but not very good for tanking because or not very good for damage because the benefit you gain from it is very, very small compared to the benefit you gain from the old war pot. Like all your damage comes from the burst window. So if you like can maximize the burst window in any way, it should be done. So if you have like trinkets and shit as well. See, I don't know why this is happening. I guess I gotta get that trinket out of there because it's like grayed out. I don't know when fucking Avenging Wrath is up. That's not how this macro used to operate. I don't know how so much has changed in my UI, and I have not played the game in 2 weeks. I've not even logged on. Still no legendary. Oh, what's this stuff? We still have to fight this stuff or something? What the hell's going on there? Anyway, let's figure out this macro. Don't know why that's happening. I guess we can just get rid of that, right? Like I'm almost never gonna actually use that. There we go. Okay, so that's that. First boss down, no legendary. Hopefully we got a few more coming in. Get a nice stun there. So this poetry slam, I'm pretty sure it just stuns you. It might do some damage, but it's the shit at the end that you really want to avoid. So like it could happen here where you get stunned by the poetry slam or something, and then the final curtain happens and you don't move out of it like that, you know. So if we killed like 4 or 5 of these mobs at the same time, like you might in a Nightbane run, and people don't move out, or they get stunned and they can't move out, then a lot of people can die that way. So like for trash like this, I like to just kind of keep Consecrate down and not do too much else, because especially when we're talking about getting stunned, people could take a lot of damage in a small instant, and it's just not really worth.
I just dropped a Blingtron
like risking
6,000 on the bank steps, and I said in trade that I did, and a guy just opened trade and gave me 5,000 gold.
What the fuck?
The fuck?
Is it difficult to make?
It's very difficult and very expensive to make, but once you make it, it only costs 5 fell slate iron to drop one.
Oh, I see.
Or fell slate ore. And it won't even cost that after the patch, because they're making a Reeves battery that's reusable.
Oh, that's cool. I've not really seen a 6,000 much.
It's pretty much shit stuff. It all drops, but it has chances to drop Blood of Sargeras.
Oh. Alright, Karazhan. So I guess I should change the let's see.
Looks like some guy got a pet out of it.
Yeah, you can get pets. And I think you can even get like the
So the Firelands portal is something that you want to try to interrupt. So we got Arcane Torrent for that. Very
a couple
useful.
of mounts. It's very rare to
And
get
then I
like
still
the
have
engineering mounts out of it.
The blind, but unfortunately we have nobody else who's trying to interrupt. So terrible AoE DPS. Well, we have this guy is still not actually here.
Okay, I told him to teleport me to the party. And
he just turns you into it like a human.
no, and then he's like, yeah, it's like, oh, now I'm dressed up.
Really good
Where's the
CD
party?
though. Tears Deliverance for 5-mans.
Took me to Angoro
Especially when
Crater.
you're geared, like it's just crazy how much it actually helps.
And I'm in like a little hut
Increasing the
with
amount
a
of healing
giant dwarf
taken,
behind me,
you know,
named
it's just such a good
Larion.
thing for 5-mans. I really feel like Holy Paladin have such a great
rape
kit
you.
for 5-mans. They have incredible
equivalent of the
damage. They have
fucking
really nice
windowless van.
burst, single target heals.
Yeah, pretty much. Because
The only thing they lack is like strong
it's
heals
like an
on the move,
outpost.
but
and it has no stairs.
even with
So how did this guy get up here?
like their shortcomings to Light of the Martyr, I think they're still very valuable.
How's anyone supposed to get up here?
Light of the Martyr is a spell that I think people undervalue pretty significantly. I don't really understand why.
And it looks like I've never seen an Angoro Crater on my mage. Would it have everything you'll discovered except Angoro Crater?
So when the Firelands portal gets out, take a lot of damage from that, but another good CD for this type of damage is Devotion Aura with Aura Mastery. Also increases the amount of healing I can do to people, so another very good, valuable 5-man CD. I mean, it really keeps reinforcing my idea here that Holy Paladins are incredible 5-man. They have an incredible kit for 5-mans. They don't quite have the versatility that some specs have, but they certainly are better than a lot of people give them credit for. Cop, how's it going, man? We just started, so not too bad. Well, that's not true. This is actually a complete fucking joke, but anyway, it could be worse, I guess. We'll see. This tank is like straight A retard. I guess he's just like really inexperienced or something. I don't know. Wait, how did we get one of those? Flashlight. Yeah, I'm happy to be back, man. I'm really forgot how much I enjoy the 5-man, especially healing. Like I don't know. I keep forgetting how much I actually enjoy healing in Legion. Like I was spending so much time trying to learn healing, get like prepared for healing in Classic, but it's like compared to Legion healing, Classic just fucking garbage, honestly. It's like you just use the same button over and over again. Holy fuck. There's never a situation like this. Like I can't, recover from something like that. If somebody got hit that hard in Classic, they're just dead. You know what I mean? I don't have any real way to recover. There's no like conscious choices that you could really make as a healer. You're basically a robot in Classic, which is shitty. If the Trinity was developed a little bit more, whereas like DPS wasn't the only thing that matters in dungeons, could be a lot more fun. So why am I getting these reviews? 5 more Blood of Sargeras. OP. Have fun, mate. All right, dude. Have a good day or evening or whatever. Ooh, you see that 713k crit? That was insane. I love holy shot crits, man. They're so big. That's awesome. So that was 3 globals, and I did 216k DPS. No, that's not good. 4 of these guys are going to be dangerous, so we'll better back out here and heal. Tears Deliverance going to help us out a lot. It does a lot of healing just by itself as well when you have wings up. Easy mode. Very nice. See, I'm just... oh, look at that. Even... wow, that's funny. Even not damaging for most of the pack, I still did more damage than 2 people. Kind of scary. I'm really surprised that they're not actually nerfing Holy Paladins in 7.15. Or maybe they are. Maybe I just haven't noticed it, but I'm pretty sure they're not. I might did. Nice taunt. Oh my god, this dude is definitely a fucking idiot. Holy shit. Taunt to pull mobs. Like what fucking year is this? Could just be your skill level is high enough that you are past the nerf. Well, it's not out yet, the patch. But yeah. So yeah, you know, just keep consecrate, blinding light on CD, and you're doing good DPS in 5-man, no doubt about it. I mean, you're never gonna do as much as an actual damage dealer on AOE, but the amount that you can do is pretty sizable. Like if you kind of, you gotta walk the line. That's the thing that I've always kind of you know, I love about healing, but I also hate about healing because it makes like doing this for a long period of time kind of a grind. Like it gets mentally wearing, you know. I get kind of fatigued from having to like walk this line so profusely, you know. It's like, all right, when is a good time to pop CDs? Like right now, I just used wings. They're probably not going to be back up for the pull on Maiden, you know. So that's like probably a stupid thing to have done. Try to get some value out of it, but I used it to save somebody's life who honestly would have been faster if I just pressed them. Like we would have saved so much time for me using wings on the boss. But in a minute 30, we'll be able to pull the boss. So I assume it'll be back up a little. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe like right as we come. But it's like, I don't know. Should I DPS? Should I heal right now? It's kind of like especially in the higher difficulties, it can be very, very mentally draining if you're doing it all day. I don't know how some people do it. I really don't. Some people like play this game all fucking day and all they do, you know, is heal. Well, I don't know. It gets to be quite draining. It's like, fuck, all right, this guy needs healing. I need to stop DPS, but we're doing no damage, so I need to try to do some damage. It's like, it's kind of difficult, honestly. What are we doing? Yeah, I guess we'll definitely have wings back up. I guess the guy needs the crystal or something. Huh? Whatever. Maiden has a chance to drop a cloak for me. That would be like incredible. I have a very good cloak though. So this thing would have to like Titan Forge big time if you ask me. I don't know. People might disagree. I think this cloak is just going to be better though. Like it would have to go to maybe like 870. I would downgrade it, but I already crit overheal like so often. It's pretty insane. So I don't feel like the cloak would help me. The cloak like increases the amount of healing crits do, and as a holy paladin, your holy shock crits very often. So it's like 50% chance to crit at this point. Actually, how much crit do I have? I have 49%, 39% crit. And it has a double the normal crit strike chance, so I have an 80% chance to crit with Holy Shock, you know? So, yeah. It would be even better. I would definitely grab it if it was for damage, too. But it's what you said. I always said about 5-mans in WoD, though. People need to know exactly when to use CDs and should be saving them the whole dungeon just to... Right, shouldn't be saving. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Can explain the fights, guys. 2017 now. Shit's been out for fucking 3 months. Now let's go and use a real pot on this one then, since we're gonna probably struggle. Why aren't we not lust again? Second boss, no lust. Fuck. It's unfortunate. It's a huge DPS loss to have to run out like that as Holy Paladin. And CDs are well over now, so we got very little value out of the CDs, unfortunately. But we have everything that we need up for the actual hard part of the fight, which is coming up here shortly. We did a terrible job with managing this ground already, though. I'm just going to bubble this. Don't stand in it that long. Gonna have to pop everything here. We have to break this, guys. Jesus. Actually, nobody's even taking damage. That's surprising. Some people are in there. Oh, I guess he cloaked it probably, yeah. That's a good point. Why are we taking all this kind of damage here? Oh, the fucking chain thing is getting off, right? And I'm in melee range, so I'm making it bounce substantially. Should try to move out. Well, we have a warrior doing a lot of damage, 300k, so nice and high there. Do you play on the highest graphic settings? I think I play on the second to highest. I can't remember, honestly. I think I have a lot of things on ultra, but some things on high. Why do you ask? I don't stream on the highest graphic settings, if that's why you're asking. Like, I'm only streaming 720, just so there's no lag for anyone. Oh, come on. I am certain there are noobs somewhere who don't know the fights yet. I guess so. Not bad. That was good. It's fucking people. It's like playing Classic again. It's weird. Fam or farm? Does that say farm?
Feldor has joined the channel.
Welcome back, Felder. It's probably not even there.
DC reconnect.
Man, these people don't do any damage though. Or this just a guy AFK again, I guess, yeah. Need to interrupt that, guys. No, neither of them have shockwave either. I just realized. That's fucking hilarious. Welcome to World of Warcraft. It's so unfortunate, man. I just don't know. I need some advice because you do run so smooth. What PC would you suggest? I have to run on lowest graphics right now. Well, I wouldn't. So, like, you don't want to buy a PC. You want to buy the parts that you want. No, stop. Yeah, so you want to just try to buy the parts. I would look at, like, not really sure. I think there's, like, probably, like, gaming builds that are, like, things that you could, you can just have built. But I don't really have much advice, unfortunately. That's one thing I don't know much about, even though, you know, I have the computer. I don't know much about it, to be fair. But yeah, just get a good graphics card and a decent graphics card and a good CPU, and that's all you need for WoW. Like, those would be the two most important parts: central processing unit or a graphical processing unit. But my wow, my parts are getting a little bit out of date now as well, and they still run the game quite well. The one thing that I could use more RAM or more of is RAM. But yeah, definitely don't go to like Best Buy and buy a computer in a box though. Go to either like a place that's gonna build it for you, like overclockers or something like that. I don't know. I've never done it, so I don't know. But don't buy a don't just like straight up buy a computer. Oh my god. But yeah, if you can get like a good GPU and CPU, then you'll run WoW very well. It doesn't even have to be like crazy new ones. But to be fair, the 10, whatever, like the 1000 series for NVIDIA is pretty fairly priced compared to their old cards at the time. So if you're gonna buy anything, you should just try to buy that, and then you could buy like a decent CPU. Like it doesn't have to be anything crazy. And then that's all you need really. Alright, so we're about to come to Moreau's. This is kind of like, I feel like this is like the pug breaker. Every time I do this with like retards like this, very rarely have success. But the damage is good. This guy's Frost as well, it's funny. Alright, so we're going to CC2. I'll read that after this. I don't want to fuck this up. Why is the CC broken? Oh, I guess it's... Oh. Is Moreau's below 60? No.
Yo.
It's bad.
Yo.
He's draining my... I'm getting fucked here. Look how much mana I just lost. Holy fuck. I have to use a pop. That's really stupid. So the mob does a mana drain, which can be interrupted, I assume, but we were supposed to CC it, but somehow it broke. CC broke. I don't even know how it broke, but if we wipe because of anything, it's gonna be because of that, because I'm just gonna be out of mana. Yeah. Anyway, so if you're like me or your hands shake too much to actually build computers yourself, make sure the place you get the computer has a good rep for PC gaming. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, but I think nowadays you can just get people to build it and send it to you. I'm not even sure, honestly. I think that's what Harry has done here twice now. So what I did with my computers, I always just had a guy I know put it together for me. But I think I still prefer that. Like if you have that option, I'd still prefer that. But like the main reason you prefer that is because the guy, you know, is there to fix it if there's any issues. Whereas on like online, you have to send the whole fucking thing back. Oh boy. Well, I only have about an hour left, so I don't think we will be getting very far into this place. The good thing about having played Classic a bunch is like I'm more patient now. If this was me prior to Classic relaunching, I would have probably left this group 3 times already. Maybe more than that, honestly. When this guy, the first guy left, like we got here, you missed it, Cop. We got to the boss and then the guy left. One of the players left. And then the boss accidentally gets aggroed. I think it might have been me, to be fair. But either way, I probably would have left then too. And then we get to Maidens, and we're going like pulling all this optional trash on the way out of it and into it. Probably would have left there. I'm a more calmer guy now. I'm more accepting of wipes and failures in Legion. Even though I have no real reason to be. This shit's been out for 3 fucking months. Should be in no way a challenge for anyone to complete. But we do have good damage. It's not like we have bad damage.
What'd you get out of your cash, Seam?
Just the tank is doing absolutely fucking god-awful damage. No, if you were here, it would have been better. There's no way.
AFK, that's cool.
I didn't do a Mythic Plus last week. I didn't get one at all.
Got an 880 relic, best in slot, blood relic.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
My best in slot trade. It was actually 10 item levels lower than the one I had, but
Well, I'm not attuned to it yet. Oh, really? Well, we can get that done in like 1 day, dude. Takes like less than a few hours. Now this guy's going AFK after we just ran here. I wonder if this guy's geared. Let's check it out. He's got the ring. He's got hands. He's got 2 legendaries. Already better than me. For some reason I can't fucking... What? Glad to see that 2 fucking expansions later we're still having issues with inspecting. Yeah, if you need help with the attunements, let me know. Gonna bubble out of that. Not trying to fall behind early. Man, our damage is fucking pitiful. How are these mobs? How is that mob still so high health? We have a rogue doing 92k DPS on 3 targets. Like what? Okay, break the skull. Interrupt it, please. Please fucking interrupt it! Jesus Christ. Man, we got such little value out of that lust. It is unfucking believable. I don't know. I don't even understand that. I really don't. For sure. From my research, it's down to running Mythic, so hopefully we can get it done. Yeah, I'll have a time on the weekend probably. If you were around earlier today, we could have done some today, but I have to go soon. No, we're going to have multiple bleeds on people very shortly. There's the first one. First 2 bleed. Target is the mage. And I once again have very little mana because the mob took 30% of it when she cast an ability that's interruptible. Pretty good. Should probably have CC'd the other ones instead, to be honest. Because that one needs to not get a cast off. Wow, that guy's 3 bleeds now. Holy shit. Didn't know you could even have 3. I thought he would go through all the targets once and then a second time. No worries. I was a one-eyed man earlier. In fact, I still am, not 100%. Trying to consecrate. Oh, well, you're so that the mail you sent me about take keys. What? The mail you sent me about having a migraine, that was today. I figured that was earlier in the week or something. That sucks. Anyway, so we got a apple. It's pretty good. It's perfectly preserved as well. The papaya tastes perfect. Oh my god, and the aggro shit over there now. Would have left again. I'm just gonna die. Can't even. Why am I moving so fucking slow? Oh yeah, that was today. I took copious amounts of pain meds and slept for a bit. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I thought that was just from a couple days ago. Like I thought we had agreed on Friday, but then that was probably when you sent it. Yeah, so yeah, anyway, it's no big deal. Make it doing whatever you want. This is a great room for grips as well, man. I can't wait to play my DK again. I really can't. I just want to play it so bad. I'm probably never gonna have time to do it. Like, especially if I don't get this legendary tonight, I think I'm just gonna stop trying. Honestly, like it's gonna get ridiculous now. Killed another boss without getting a legendary. Oh yeah, no problem. I need to do them too, you know. So there's no reason I can't help you do them. All right, Auntie. 1990 or well, let's not. Anyway, yeah. See you later. 1196. See you later. Hopefully I can figure out this mechanic. I always seem to struggle with this mechanic. I don't. Who is this? Lazera. Oh, it's Rain. What the fuck? Anyway. Hopefully I can figure out this mechanic. This is going to be a pain. Usually, if we have really good damage, we can just, I can just do full DPS and we kill the boss before anything even happens. But that's not going to happen here today. Can I get some mage food? Oh my god, are you sure we're not playing Classic? Is this some kind of, like, punishment? Is that what this is? If people think, people know that I've been playing Classic and they're trolling me right now? Mage food as a fucking warrior tank. Unbelievable. Oh boy. Well, alright, so this boss will probably, I don't know. I'm going to try to do as much damage as I can, but I have a feeling it's not going to go well. We'll see. If we do really good damage on the pull, we might be in good shape, but without Lust, I feel like either way, I'm not going to do enough damage to counteract the badness of this group. Even I do that. I mean, you don't, like, the reason you have food is for the food buff, you know? This guy wants it to heal himself. You don't need to eat otherwise. Like, your health regenerates quite quickly, and you have a healer here, so I'm just going to cast a single fucking glow ball on you. You're full health, you know? There's absolutely 0 point to... Oh, yeah, we need to clear the other side still. Good old Karazhan. I love Karazhan. It's really well done, honestly. I love this new version of it. It's fucking so good. It's unbelievable. I can't express it enough. It's one of my favorite things about the expansion for sure. Can't wait to come in here on my other characters and do it again. It's a bit, you know, it's a bit challenging too. That's the thing. I think a lot of people are not prepared for the challenge. It's kind of like above your average level of play. But at this point, it's getting to the point where, you know, things are not, you've kind of like already started to outgear them, so they're not nearly as dangerous. This is going to be a difficult room. Especially with all this shit. And with the little AoE that we have. Oh, he's got a interesting evasion. I guess that was that. Maybe we might actually kill it. Kill most of it. No, I'm gonna die now. Health pot. them off me if you can. Bop, I just bopped the smash there, so that's pretty good. Of course, that guy's just ice blocked, even though he's full fucking health. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking use wings here. I really did not want to do it, but it doesn't even matter. Like, if we don't, we wipe, and then I have to run back anyway. Crazy. Tank is less useless than the people that surround him. It's the only classic raid I haven't finished soloing. Classic raid, what? Karazhan? Oh, that's a TBC raid, by the way. Well, that's a good thing. I guess we'll have plenty of time for wings to reset. That's like the main thing that is kind of awkward about CDs, you know? Like, wings is a 3-minute or 2-minute CD. Well, it's only 2 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I should probably use it more often. I should use it more on trash. That's the thing. Like, even I'm not very good at it. At actual CD usage, because every time I have wings up and don't use it, if I don't use wings every 2 minutes and I don't need it, then I've wasted it. I've like contributed very little to the dungeon damage wise without it, so it's unfortunate. It is in the classic zone. Yeah, it's like they knew they were putting it in the game, right? Because the Atayesh, the staff, teleports you to Karazhan in classic, right? So this is in Naxxramas. You can get this legendary. So Atayesh ports you to Karazhan, but you couldn't, Karazhan wasn't a raid yet. So it's like they wanted to make it a raid in classic, but it got delayed or something. I don't even know what to say about it, honestly. But either way, they were 100% aware that Karazhan was going to be a raid in classic. It just was not available. So realistically, I guess we'll definitely have time for Curator, but I only have about 40 minutes left here, and we are going very slow. So if we wipe again, we're probably done. I'll definitely do this boss one way or the other, but then after that, I don't think I would even have time to get to Curator unless we start really picking up the pace. Honestly, I am really impressed by how much planning ahead the devs did in Classic. Well, the thing about it is, they had 6 years. It took them 5-6 years to make the game, So, what else would you say didn't pay off for a long with many O's time? I feel like they knew they were doing Nax one way or the other in Wrath. Like they had the Wrath idea. It's almost like if they wanted to. It's kind of like, it feels to me like Karazhan. I don't know. I really don't know. I just feel like they knew they wanted to make Nax in Wrath, have Lich King involvement in coming up soon. But I don't know if they had a plan. It's like the game changed in a way that they couldn't just reuse the Nax 40-man concept. I don't know. A lot changed between Classic and Wrath, so you don't know. Maybe their idea was that they were gonna Nax 40 was going to be difficult forever, kind of thing, But I don't know. All right, guys, almost here, and we got listed. Hey, where's the guy? Oh, he's over there. Okay, cool. Let's go back to those smaller pots here. Yeah, I agree with that. And we didn't lust. Cool. So who's got it? Honestly, I have no idea. Oh, it's on the mage, I guess. So yeah, kind of a pain as a healer trying to damage because there's a lot of mechanics that force you to move, especially at Holy Paladin. You know, there's a lot of shit that you have to move from. But in general, this is an easy encounter. I don't know. I always used to struggle with the actual dispelling part, but I don't know. Guess I figured it out. Nothing. No legendary. Oh, that's awkward. What the fuck? That happens a lot in Legion. I don't know why. I really don't know what's causing that. Seems to happen very frequently. I think because of everything that happened in Warcraft 3, they had planned that they finish up those storylines. Yeah, I definitely agree. Yeah, that seems to be like where the extent of it comes, you know? Like all Warcraft 3 storylines were wrapped up in the first 2 expansions. So then after that, it was time to kind of start creating new things. But, you know, a lot of the systems changed so drastically in the first 6 years of the game, you know? It's really something that can't be avoided. Like, can't really talk about. You know, everybody says Wrath was a great expansion, and it was like the lore was cool, I guess, and you know, some of the zones and areas in Outland or in Northrend were really awesome, honestly. Like Old War, especially, was such a vibrant idea, you know. But the systems that changed in Wrath were really like the start of the downfall of a lot of the things that people liked about the early portion of the game. So I feel like a lot of people don't actually like think about that when they think about Wrath. Wrath is definitely my least favorite expansion. I don't know. And that's hard to say, right? Because WoD was so bad, but at least WoD had challenge modes. Like Wrath content, we were already into the 10 and 25 man split, so there was no reason to raid. Like 25 man was basically fucking terrible. How long have I been in here now? An hour and a half. We're on we're going up to curator now.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, no, just the ability. I have sound on. Didn't you hear it? But yeah, I don't know. The storyline, like the linear storyline from Into Wrath, was awesome. It almost felt like you're right, like that's where everything could have ended. And I understand, like, you know, people who say like, oh, WoW died with the Lich King. It's like, yeah, well, that's a retarded oversimplification, but you know, a lot of WoW did die with the Lich King, you know? That was the final thing that they knew they wanted to do, and it was executed with like premeditation from years prior, you know? Like when they made Wrath of the Lich King had years to develop. Everything after that was not. Like, they wrote it from scratch, essentially. You know, like, Deathwing had the potential to be a huge villain, but they had to do it as they were going. They couldn't build into what all the other ones, like what Illidan and Arthas had, you know? Nobody, like, actually knew what the Lich King was, or what Deathwing was. A lot of people had to be told. So, and I think you saw the encounters in Dragon Soul suffer for that. Did that guy just aggro that one? But anyway, so I think, like, in terms of storytelling, in terms of, like, story development and like lore in general, things started to have to become done in a much shorter timeline. So, you know, just think about it. Like, I think the great example I always fucking go to is True Detective. True Detective season 1 was like one of the best fucking crime dramas ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally ever. And then True Detective season 2 was mediocre, and it was because season 1 was so popular that, and you know, the guy, it took him like 4 years to write that shit. Him and whatever, the chick, you know, it took them like 4 years to write that, and then they make the show in like a year, and they produce it, and then HBO's like, dude, season 1 was so fucking popular, let's go season 2, let's make it happen. And he's like, all right, yeah, I'd love to do it. They're like, all right, we need it in 8 months. It's like, what? You know what I'm saying? So you just get fucked there, and that's what happened with WoW. That's exactly what happened with WoW. It's like, all right, well, we have all these amazing ideas. We have 3 full expansions planned out. This is gonna be great. And even if they did try to plan ahead, like, even if they did try to plan for Cataclysm when Wrath was still being developed, they probably didn't have that much that ability to do so, you know? So, don't know. They basically had to create Cataclysm and Mop, especially because Mop would be the first expansion after an expansion that came after Wrath, you know? That would have been the big one, story-wise. And as you can see, it was, you know, a lot of people didn't enjoy it because of the theme and everything. I fucking loved it. Mop was my favorite expansion ever, but a lot of people didn't like the Asian theme and, like, the characters that we never met before kind of thing, you know? It's almost like at that point they were, like, tied to Garrosh. It's like our lore lives and dies with Garrosh. He's the only character left that's worth anything. So we have to find a way to make him interesting. And you listen to, I think it was Chris Metzen's, like, closing interview about Garrosh. And it's like they knew that Garrosh was going to become a villain, but they didn't know to what extent. Like, when they wrote Garrosh, I think it may be Afrasiabi who said it, but regardless, HBO did exactly the same with Game of Thrones. I wouldn't say so. Game of Thrones. Why would you say that about Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones are books. Everything's already written and known, you know. Nothing that's being done on the show isn't already done in George Martin's mind. It's just George Martin hasn't finished writing the last 2 books yet, so, like, they're just extrapolating on what he might want to do. But I mean, 5+ seasons of Game of Thrones were all based on books. I wasn't in shortly after Wrath that Blizzard got. Yeah, well, it was during Wrath. Yeah, they didn't get sold to Activision though. They just merged. Fuck, I just ate the good food. God damn it. Okay, so we're going to try to... Oh, are we going to pull it all the way down there? Yeah, I guess it's a good idea. I like to start up on this side of the room, but anyway. Well, my point being that they were no longer their own bosses after Wrath, and they had a whole other entity to report to. Yeah, you're right about that, no doubt. They had different rules, I'm sure, company-wise. Some good damaging. Still beating the rogue, which is fucking embarrassing, honestly. Don't know how. I just don't know how you do that little damage as a damage dealer in Legion. The guy must be really undergeared or something. Frost Mage, on the other hand, doing quite good. Tell we're gonna have trouble with this boss. So we've done such little damage to him. Tank doing so little damage too. Yeah, you're probably right about that. I would definitely agree that that's what happened with Cataclysm. Like the merger hit hard, probably, you know. It like really slowed their progression, and the fact that I think a lot of the things that were cut from Cataclysm were cut because of the merger. I think that's a very fair assessment. Like, you know, they had the fuck, man, gotta actually heal, gotta pay attention. So in this situation, guys, I'm using healing spells to reduce or to increase the health of the players in the 5-man. In case you guys need a tip on that. But anyway, yeah, the assembly line mentality, you know, is probably like, all right, we got to get this expansion out quicker or whatever. We got to do things quicker. So it's like, oh yeah, but we have these ideas for content that's not done yet. In reality, it sounds like a good idea, right? Like, wait, the expansion can come out when it's fully ready. It's like, well, no, that's not actually a good idea. You don't actually want to do that in business. You know what I mean? What you want to do is Legion. Oh god, that guy got an 875. Yo, that's a really good fucking piece. Holy shit. That would not be an upgrade. I have 2 895 rings. I keep forgetting I have huge pieces on right now. Still no legendary though. It is a shame lore-wise. Dire Maul or DW? What? Oh, Deathwing. Deathwing. Yeah, I agree. It sounded like they had a good idea, but the problem was the actual, like, how they did it. You know, the execution of it. Oh, well, that's good. Fucking retarded. Just like kill myself. How did I even do that? That's always funny. Just jump off the cliff, guys. Here we go. It's the new strats. Everybody follow me. Make sure you guys are jumping off. Very important. And I really love Karazhan. Like the whole aesthetic behind it is fucking gorgeous. Hey, sup, L? How are you? We don't have to kill that thing. Pretty sure the thing just despawns, right? How's your holiday there, Will? Did we speak? I think was it after the holidays we spoke? I can't remember. You were in the Classic stream, right? When I was streaming Classic. I'm very tired. Work killed me. Oh, damn. Did you get a res? Like Jon Snow? Johnny Snow. Johnny Targs. Oh, fucking Game of Thrones Season 7 coming up, too. I took rest sickness, damn rip. So your gear is breaking? The clothes you're wearing are deteriorating by 10%? Is that what happened? Somebody always aggroes this boss early as well. I lost my 375 food as well. Annoyance. This guy. This guy. Guy doesn't know how to use defensive CDs. Use Last Stand. That's definitely the ability you want to use. Don't worry about Ignore Pain. You're getting hit for like 90% magic damage. Well, at least we got the easy one. I guarantee you we're gonna fucking wipe if we get the Oh wow, we didn't even get him very low at all. If we get the fire shit, we're probably fucked. Let's see. Oh yeah, we've known it's seven episodes for a long time. I actually prefer 7 episodes because it means that there's not going to be any filler episodes. I watched the entire season 6 on Sunday or Saturday, I guess it was, and episode 4 and episode 6 were really boring. Or actually, no, it was 6 and 8 that I really didn't enjoy. So take those 2 episodes out and you have the best season of any television ever, if you ask me. You know? So like there's going to be like way more action per episode, and each episode will be longer. So that'll be good too. It's mad how I look forward to Game of Thrones. Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, had a better Game of Thrones year than I had a holiday. It's good though. I mean, there's been a lot of good shows like Westworld and Game of Thrones this year were fucking amazing. I'm gonna dip. Gotta leave this group. Gotta get ready here soon. Love the music. Oh, Westworld was so good, dude. I told you, yeah. Episode 8, season 5 was amazing in my opinion, and yes, that is true. Season 5? I don't remember season 5 very well. Was that was episode 8, season 5? Was that Hard Home? It might have been, yeah. That was a really good episode. I was talking about season 6. I'm likely going to be binge watching a bunch of series next month. I'm house sitting for my cousin, so I have no idea if I will be able to run live WoW on his computer. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, dude, fuck that. And the English whore lady. You're talking about Maeve, whatever. Maeve. It's a weird name. Well, guess what? Just fucking played another 3 hours and we didn't get a fucking legendary. Craziness. Madness. Madness and stupidity. As Tywin Lannister once said. Oh yeah, so they got the full breakdown for Nighthold LFR as well. That's cool. I really can't fucking wait for Nighthold, man. It's gonna be such a good raid. Might have Shadow Song, yeah. That's what it sounds like, right? Oh, just fucking close the stream by accident. Anyway, we're gonna log on the DK for a little bit here, and then I gotta get going. After we sit on a loading screen for 20 minutes, of course. As is customary in live Legion. I still don't know how this is happening. Apparently it's happening to a lot of people, though, so it's not just me. I have to open the stream again. Thank you. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be working on a video tomorrow. Oh, Tywin's in Witcher 3. That's cool. Charles Dance, awesome actor. I'm telling you, bud, you need the luck of Cop to get you your second legendary. You're probably right, actually, dude. So let me know when you're ready to actually play the game. I would not be surprised by that at all. If the first boss I kill with you, we both get a legendary. How funny would that be? Yeah, it's always, whenever I enter Dalaran, the loading screens are always terrible. It's a problem with the game files. It's not just like other computers, like really strong. I think it's like really strong computers are working around it, but it's not just that. It's actually like an actual issue with the game too. Do I have it? Yeah, let's vendor this rock. We get elemental pebbles for vendor for 2 gold. That number there, I just saw 190 gold repair, and I just had a fucking mini heart attack. I almost just like choked on my own air because I was like, "What the fuck? How did I just spend that?" Because I'm used to playing classic. Whenever I see the gold number at all in a repair in classic, I always kind of panic a little bit. Anyway, let's go ahead and log on the DK and see where we're at. We're gonna have to do the. I haven't logged on this character since before the break, so. We're going to have to make sure that he has the artifact research going, which he definitely doesn't. Probably doesn't even have order resources. I need to get the fucking coins too. Fuck. Do not let me log off without getting those coins. Seriously, do not. If I say, all right, guys, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Do not fucking let me do not let me go, all right? I need to get those coins because I'm not going to remember before raid. The bonus rolls, right? I remember first playing, I guess that's meant to be WoW, and thinking 32 silver was loads. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody always says that, but you're able to get a good amount of gold in classic. It's a lot. Like, you know, having hundreds of gold was rare. Alright, so where are we at here? 2 out of 2, obviously. Available missions, lots. Where is the DK one? Oh yeah, it's right here. Okay, cool. How much order haul do we have? Oh, 2K, perfect. Sweet. Alright, so what are we at on the DK? So 25 is the max. I hit that today, so let's see where we're at now. We're probably at like 23 maybe? We are at 23. Yeah, okay. So the next 2 that are finished are all we need. I'm probably like 1 full 1 behind now that what I was earlier. But I never did any mythics. I wonder what happens. I think I like lost. I think I lost. Yeah, I think I did. I think I lost a piece. Pretty sure I did mythics before the week reset, like the second week reset, and the gear's just gone. Like I don't have it. That's weird. Best investment I made in Wrath was 500 gold. Oh, what was that? Oh, 500 gold for a safari hat. That's cool. I remember hitting 40 for the first time, realizing I would never be able to afford a mount, and rerolling something else in complete and utter despair. Yeah. Sounds about right. All right, let's log over and get those coins and then leave. And then I'm going to go, and we're going to go out for some dinner, some early dinner here with my mom. Since we have raid tonight, I won't be able to go out for a proper dinner, but that's that. You guys like the guild message of the day? Hey there, guys, it's Metro, and today we raid again.
I have returned.
Struggle was real and classic. Yeah, it's just that you were inexperienced, really. It's not that difficult to make enough money for. The thing is, you don't even need the mount. Like, all right, so 1K on that, and then 1,000 gold for the other. And then now we need to go get the one from the order hall, and we'll have 3 ready to spend for tonight, which we'll probably use on. What do I even still need? Honestly, I don't even know. I haven't looked at my gear in a while. I guess a belt would be good if I got a nice, like 885 plus belt. Although this has a lot of crit on it. A legendary would be nice. Can I coin one of those? Yeah, really, that's all I need. Oh, I need a relic. That's what it is. I need another holy relic. That's what it is. I need this holy relic. This holy relic. Please remember this. Please fucking remember this. I need this holy relic on Mythic. So I need to coin an Athendra, I'm pretty sure, right? Let's make sure before we go on the loading screen here. Raids. No. I think it's Nathendra, right? Yes, it is Nathendra. So I need to coin Nathendra, Mythic. First boss in the raid, also has the biggest upgrade for me. I think my problem back in Classic TBC is I had no idea that the auction house... Yeah, exactly. There was like, nobody knew anything about the game when they first played it. So everybody remembers the expansions that they first started playing in as very difficult and complicated. But, I mean, just the Dire Maul East form. Oh, you bought EU4. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I've never played it. But it also takes place in like a more... It's closer to modern day time, right? I love the... Oh, yeah. Alright, so where's this thing at? Over here. Alright, well, I got the 3 seals now, so that's going to be it for the stream. Thanks for watching, guys. We got a good 3 hours in. Still did not get a fucking legendary. Did I not do this? What's going on? There we go. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching. Tomorrow I'm going to be working on a video, so I probably won't be streaming. Very unlikely that I'll stream again now until, maybe even not until next week, but we'll see what happens on the weekend. But regardless, I wanted to just get back into WoW, so I figured it was a good time to do it live. And so yeah, next up is raid tonight, and then tomorrow I'm going to work on a video. It's going to be a video on the 5 most commonly accepted issues with Legion. I'm going to describe them, rank them by like how relevant they are, and then give reasons why I don't think they're actual reasons or actual issues. But anyway, that video will probably have to go live Thursday. It's probably going to take me a good amount of time tomorrow. The big thing I don't know what I'm going to do for the actual body of the video is like what I'm going to have in the background. So if anybody has any suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, it's probably just going to have to end up being like random Mythic, like non-related Mythic plus shit again, which sucks, but I don't know what else I could put in the background of a video like that. So anyway, we'll see you guys maybe Thursday in the comment section of that, but otherwise next stream maybe on the weekend or next week sometime. So see you later.